Hello. Big day. Okay, we had our fun with the first legs of the quarterfinals yesterday, but today down to serious business. PSG, the best team in the world, plays today. Guys, be serious, let's go. What a game, and ties. Oh my goodness, I was watching the warm-ups and everything. Bro, ladies and gentlemen, look, I'll give you guys a quick look at my other screen here. You got flipping royalty. You got Prince William there. You got royalty there. Guys, we've got royalty. We got Emi Martinez trying to make a mockery of the French state. We need to smash these guys. Smash these guys back to Birmingham. Smash them back to Birmingham. Oh, we need to smash these guys. Smash them to oblivion. Absolutely cook them. But we can. In Enrique we trust. In Luis Enrique we trust. With Enrique, all things are possible, guys. Come on. How are we doing? PC's absolutely gonna crap on Villa. Hopefully. French Villa to witness real football. Yes, sir. That's what I hope. That's what we hope. Got royalty in the chat. So you need an extra hate. So for that and that alone, this needs to be generational. The lineups are out. I'll show them here. All right, so I'll do Villa first. So, oh my gosh, Martinez, this guy's full screen for this. Emi Martinez is a troll. This guy had a cap of the French logo on our left, and then he had Argentina's all their badges and everything on it. Nah, we need to smash this guy. This guy is disrespecting our country. We need to smash these guys. Put 5 past them. Cash on the right, Konsa and Torres in the mid as a center back pair. 𝙀𝙖𝙖𝙀𝙀🐿, a former PSG player. Boubacar Kamara, a former Marseille player. Tielemans, a former Monaco player. So a lot of these players know PSG or have played against PSG or know PSG quite well. Rodgers on the right, McGinn through the middle, and Ramsey on the left, and Rashford at the number 9. So no Marco Asensio, who starts on the bench. Oh, sorry, I forgot I didn't even have it out. So yeah, here's their lineup. Our lineup: Donnarumma in goal. Pacho Beraldo is the center back pairing. Nuno Mendes on the left. Hakimi on the right, who captains the squad today. Ruiz, Vitinha, and Neves in the midfield. And I guess the one shock somewhat today is Kvaratskhelia, Dembele, and Doué. So Doué replaces Barcola, I guess, in the front three. So no shockers, I guess, on both sides. Maybe on the Aston Villa side, you perhaps would have expected Asensio to start, but no real shocks or anything there. And everything is as sort of predicted to a certain degree. Villa probably going to lose, but I want Martinez to give PSG like against Lille last season. No. We need to put smash 5 past him, smash 6, 7, 8. We need this guy needs to this whole thing of, oh my goodness, best keeper. We need to expose this fraud for the fraud that he is. People have made it seem people have been rewriting history on this guy's name. He is not that nice. Calmate, guys. Calma, tranquilo. This guy is enemy number 1 in France. Score predictions, you guys have asked me. I said I've been consistent now on PSG in stream. 4-1. 4-1 is my prediction. 4-1. I need to change something quickly. No, 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 no. That's not what I want to do. Hello. Here. Okay. Right. All right. Let me look back at your predictions. I'll also have the Barca game. I got it all on the same monitor, but I'll have it there as well. But I'm like, it's the PSG game's like taking up 3/4 of my monitor. I've got the Barca game in like the last 25%. Shout out to Robbie Lou, who's at the game live. And yeah, got everything ready. I've got the scarf. If I need to whip out the flags, I will. But I think the scarf should be enough for today. Allez, Paris. Allez, come on. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Thank you, God, man. Respect football, guys. Respect football. We got this. We got this. We are the best team in the world. Nobody looks us in the eye. Vous connaissez le chicks play. Arrêtez. Bro, it's tough because I have equal for PSG and Aston Villa. Interesting. I don't have anything against Aston Villa, but I've got a prime agenda. I've got a prime agenda in Europe, so I need PSG to smack these guys. Give them a taste. Give them a taste of humble pie. A good old mouthful of it. It's an unrelated question, but which nation do you support more, Canada or France? Probably Canada ever so slightly more, but it's like tight. Like Canada played France in a friendly last game, and it was like 50-50. I wanted a draw. I got a draw. Or I guess because things are even a draw for France is like almost like taken as a loss. But yeah, it's more so like if they were to face like an World Cup final, given as things currently stand, I probably want Canada to win because they've never won the World Cup and what it would mean to the country. Like if France won, I'd still be extremely happy. Will you be on the post-match pod with PSG in? Probably, yeah. Probably will be a bit longer than usual because I have to record my own post-game sort of reaction as well as post-game reaction as well as like edit perhaps my reaction to the goals itself, which speaking of reminds me I need to start recording on my end here. Okay, my recording is on as well now. So yeah, I'll need to do that. So like I uploaded my reaction to like the free kick goals and whatnot and everything. So I'll like upload my reaction to the goals and or any big moments and whatnot in the game and go on from there. What time is it? Need to 15 minutes to go. 15 minutos. Bro, Arsenal fans are so annoying. Oh my goodness, bro. This going and looking through the watching all the TikToks and all the fans now, they've had too much fun. I can't believe, guys, chat. I cannot believe I'm saying this right now. I cannot believe I'm looking guys eye in the eye and saying this right now. I need Real Madrid to humble these guys. I need them to complete the comeback. I am supporting Real Madrid in that next game. These guys need to feel a humble pie. Oh my goodness. If Real Madrid get knocked out, I'll still be elated. But no, the way Arsenal fans, the thing is that the problem is I can't say anything. You can't go and say they're warranted. They smacked Real Madrid, one of the best teams in the last couple of years, so on and so forth, if not the best. 3-0, convincing. It's not 1-0. It's not some fugazi stuff. No. I need Real Madrid to at least come and make the comeback. At least come back, do the remontada, equalize to 3-3. At minimum, that's what I need. Ah, my goodness. Seeing the fans so much, the way they be chatting, all this stuff, all the content creators all of a sudden now coming out, or the Usher fans. I need them to taste a huge mouthful of humble pie. Huge, guys. That was the crazy. It was a generational hate watch. Oh my gosh. But I need more. I need more. Ash, nigga. Whew. El Clasico final Barca. No. I'm PSG Barca. PSG Barca is gonna be bigger. Can't wait for a 17-year-old to crash my dreams. I'm assuming. Huh? What did he say before? 17. I mean, I'm assuming you're talking about the mall. Oh, okay. You're a Dortmund supporter. I see. You're a Dortmund supporter. Okay, I get it. No. We need to. Oh my goodness! I can't. I need these guys to lose. All right. Junior, the reason I said I want Madrid to win is because Arsenal fans are really cocky, but they did cook Madrid. That's true. The thing is, I mean, though they can be gassed right now. If there's any moment where they can be gassed, it's now because they've done the business. That's the problem. That's the problem, though. That's the problem. Hope Villa wins both legs so I can watch more UCL because I don't have TNT. I mean, I'm assuming you're talking about wanting to have the game be on Amazon Prime. Well, either way, I guess Amazon Prime here in the UK, they do one game for the English clubs. I still think they would do one of the ties, even if it was two non-English clubs that were to make it through for them. But yeah. Nah, you got nah. Look at this. You've got His Majesty, His Royal Majesty. Look, he's dabbing up the players. In fairness, that's a proper football fan. None of this fugazi, all celebrities going and saying that they're fans. He's going there, checking them up, and everything. Hopefully that's a bad omen. I'm praying that's a bad omen. Do you want PSG Barca in the final? Well, I mean, if I want to win, I mean, either way on the other side, it's all difficult ties. I mean, I guess PSG Dortmund would be the easiest final for us, but I mean, especially what happened to with Dortmund last year, I'm not even sure about that. So, yeah, I'm not sure. I don't know. PSG Barcelona for the neutral would be a crazy final. Barca would destroy PSG. Buddy, be serious. Be serious. Tranquilo, amigo. Why does Martinez location in the thumbnail? Probably because the effect I added or the YouTube compression. But yeah, what is everybody's score prediction though? My prediction is 3-1. 3-1 to PSG. Ideally, like more. If we could win by like 3, that'd be really nice. But we'll see. Do you think Man United can beat Lyon? They can beat Lyon, just as I think Lyon can beat United. So, well, it'll be interesting to see. I got a 4-1 to PSG. PSG beat Villa 4-0. Sorry, my king. Okay. I mean, you guys are more confident than even I am, but I like it. I'll gladly take a 4-0. Junior, where do you buy kits? Well, a lot of these kits like I've gotten have been given to me. But like Google Shop, I mean, I've done like integrated sponsors with them in the past. I can't remember the videos right now off the top of my head, but those are where I got these kits from. They sent them to me. But yeah. "6-0 Barca win." I mean, I think in the Barca tie, I'll say I don't know. I don't know. I feel like in that Barca tie, people are like severely underestimating Dortmund. I feel like 6-0. Like this is Dortmund were in a Champions League final last year. Sure, they're not doing great in the league and everything, but like this is still a club which is routinely in the Champions Leagues. Has been to, you know, round of 16 ties, quarterfinals, or so on and so forth in the past. So, yeah, I don't know. I mean, listen, in that game, if Dortmund do it, I don't have a problem. And United versus Lyon score prediction. Is the first game in Manchester? Or is it in Lyon? Because I don't, depending on where it is, it would change. I think Lyon are good. They're an inconsistent side. I'd probably edge out even then. I think that game is low key 50-50 with the way based on how both teams are playing. And obviously, you know, being a Frenchman, I want Lyon to do it. 3-0 to Lyon, 𝙎𝙊𝘾𝙾𝙎𝙾𝘾𝙎𝙎. I think that's a bit biased there, but I don't see a 3-0 game necessarily. I think it's gonna be tight. I think it's gonna be a tighter game. All right, 8 minutes till kickoff. What happened to Payet? He's in Brazil playing now. Who's the best PSG manager of all time? Probably put Thomas Tuchel, just because of the way he dominated, got us to a Champions League final, played good football as well. Laurent Blanc's up there as well. I think Enrique, it depends for Enrique, depending on how far this season goes, could definitely be up there. Because you think in his first season, Champions League semi-final, you do the domestic treble. Luis Enrique, not quite yet. I don't think so. Did you get around to watching 𝙀𝙀𝘋𝑼𝙎? I watched it. I thought it was good. It was good. Didn't end necessarily in the way I would have expected it to necessarily, but I mean everything, all the loose ends were tied up. And yeah, realistically though, I feel like it probably should have ended a lot earlier than it actually did. Yeah, great show to watch. You think Dembele can win the Ballon d'Or? I think so. And I mean, I've been seeing some of like, you know, on Instagram how they'll do their, you know, oh, here are the Ballon d'Or favorites at this time, etc., so on and so forth. And Dembele is not in the top 10. That's crazy. Come on. Dembele is, for me, definitely has to be in the top 5. For sure has to be in the top 5. Absolutely has to be in the top 5. But if you don't want to put him like first necessarily, fine. But he has to be top 5 for sure. And even like best midfielders I saw a video was PES football or the best midfield front three and the who are the good shouts. Vitinha's not in there whatsoever. Neves is in there whatsoever. Is crazy. Crazy things to say. Valverde. I mean, Valverde has been, you know, good and all. But come on. Like, Vitinha should... Algerian, huh? Nice to see you again. Nice to see you again. It's been a while. All right, the game's gonna start soon, so I'll move on over to the audio there soon. Whoo, here we go. Should Pedri win the Ballon d'Or? He could. He's up there. Well, we'll see. All right, I'll put on the TNT the audio.
We showed some clips before about being stretched across the pitch. This front three tried to do that. If they do get stretched, gaps are created. These Paris Saint-Germain players will run through them, and they can't allow them gaps to become big and be stretched in this game at all. Yeah, I'm interested to see how 𝙀𝙬𝘾𝙾𝙖𝙬 sets up his team, because I think defensively they have to be solid. So will Ramsey, will Rodgers, will they drop back into maybe a 4 across the midfield?
Whoo, here we go. Here we go, boys. Here we go.
This atmosphere, by the way, yeah. I hope you can see and feel this at home, because it's such a it's electric here. Yeah. And as a player, this is an experienced team, this Aston Villa team at this stage. But they've got to be able to.
Marco Asensio speaking with Kang and Vitinha. Allez, Désiré. Vamos, Dez. Compose-toi, Désiré. Oui, respiration, inspiration, expiration. Allez, Dez.
You can feel it in the air. What an atmosphere.
Here we go, boys. Here we go.
Ahead for you all to enjoy, and I'll tell you who else is going to enjoy.
Hey guys, I'm saying this in advance. If I am not responding to chat or if I'm really quiet, it's because, guys, this is my team. I want to focus on the game. So I apologize in advance.
And it feels like everybody in Paris is ready. It's a night that needs little in the way of introduction or build up, but this place has
all right, here we go. Score prediction for the Barca game.
Well, it's a night with a royal
2-0. I think Dortmund will defend it well, but Barca win 2-0.
Some think PSG can win the Champions League this season.
Let's go.
Confirms Aston Villa's task, and as the players walk out, as always, the Parc des Princes is absolutely magnificent.
Oui. Let's go, boys. Let's go. Please, Barca, just win. I'm a Barca fan.
What it's all about.
Everybody's out. Everything is ready. Here we go, man. Mayo. These are the champions. Beraldo, let's go. Vitinha, Désiré, Dembélé. Let's go. Les grandes équipes, the champions. Allez, Paris. Vamos.
Paris Saint-Germain are French champions once again. Aston Villa here with royal support tonight, hoping to...
Tous ensemble on chantera cet amour qu'on a pour toi, qui ne cessera jamais après tant d'années de galères et de combats. Oh, pour toi, Paris FC, on va se casser la voix. Lo, Marseillais. Lo, Marseillais. Lo. Vamos, all right, here we go.
Champions League start tonight for Ronaldo. Pacho and Hakimi have started every game in the competition this season.
Woo! Let's go.
Between the two managers, Unai Emery back in Paris, a former PSG manager, up against 𝙀𝙊𝘾𝙼𝙆.
All right, Hakimi, capitano, capitano.
From Italy is the referee tonight.
Vamos, vamos.
Of course, and in the absence of the suspended Marquinhos, the honour tonight falls to 𝙀𝙊𝘾𝙼.
All right, here we go, here we go, here we go. Here we go. Guys, get serious here.
Unai Emery had decisions to make in terms of who to start and who to leave out tonight. 8 changes in total from the weekend. The back 4 is completely changed. Martinez, Tielemans and Rodgers.
Oh, forgot the scoreboard. No, I got him. I'm just not showing him yet. I've got him. Don't worry, don't worry.
The start for Marco Asensio, who's on loan from PSG.
I'm watching both games at the same time on split screen. Same. I'm doing the same.
From Unai Emery, but it looks like a very practical lineup for Aston Villa.
All right, let's get both of these.
PSG team,
both of these games ready.
Question, and it's a team consistently and constantly improving. Villa might be punching in Champions League terms.
Vamos.
They're fighting hard and have enough in their ranks tonight.
Come on, here we go.
And you have to say this is a grand old stadium that still reverberates on nights like this one.
Come on, I'm not sure which game is going to start first. They're going to start ideally on the same time. The Barca game is underway, ladies and gentlemen. The Barca game is underway. All right, now the PSG game. Aston Villa are going to kick us off.
That they belong in this company.
Yes.
And the PSG game is underway as well. Here we go. Here we go.
We've seen from Villa this season to say that they're not deserving to be in this company. Performed exceptionally well. Notable results, certainly the home victory to Bayern Munich. They have not looked.
Come on, PSG, put your stamp on the game.
Massive test, the biggest.
One thing that is noticeable from a PSG standpoint, the last time we came here when they played Liverpool, Kvaratskhelia started on the right. He's on the left tonight with 𝙀𝙖𝘼𝙖𝘾𝙄𝘼𝙀𝙎.
All right.
An outstanding form, the teenager out there on the right-hand side.
Désiré Doué, future golden boy.
That any player in the top 5 European leagues, not called Mo Salah in 2025, has to fit it out from the start.
Yes, which surprised you and I a little bit, but I'll let you perhaps give.
All right, PSG stamping the possession now.
It was a good point that you made, and I'll let you explain it.
Allez, allez. Allez, Paris. Allez, allez.
The bench, if he's needed tonight, then a Kvaratskhelia might be, who seems to thrive when he's on there from the start.
I think that's a valid point.
The big news, I suppose, from a Villa perspective, is that Asensio, who would have loved to have played tonight, having not really settled in at all in Paris, has to make do with the place on the bench. And Marcus Rashford, who's got good memories of being here with Manchester United, is in the starting lineup. And
I just came from training, got food. I'm watching Junior, and the UCL life is good. Well, I like the fact that I'm contributing to that.
For quite some time. PSG.
All right, here we go. Allez, Désiré.
With 6 games left to play. It's their 7th championship in 8 years. And the Champions League, the competition they're playing in tonight, is the one. This is Vitinha. He's very much the tempo setter in the centre of this Paris Saint-Germain team. Ousmane Dembélé.
Allez, allez, allez. Allez.
Very exciting. Désiré, Doué.
Bien joué, Des. Allez, Dembélé.
Away and clear.
Oh, took a deflection.
Shot over the bar, but he's got twinkling feet. Doué.
Oh, what a ball that is.
Désiré, la magie starts already. Shots always rising.
It was a little bit of skill before it, we deserve to see again. Marvellous.
Whew. Yes, they're gonna boo. We need to boo Martinez the entire game.
Wearing a cap that indicated the trophies he's won with Argentina, which I must say went down like a lead balloon in France, but the crowd here knew all about it right from the start.
I have to inform you, I'm not sure there's a bigger wind-up merchant in the game at the moment.
What I would say though, Ali, he might well be Aston Villa's most important player tonight, based on the work Alisson had to do when Liverpool came here.
Well, we saw a goalkeeping performance, perhaps in the season. He was absolutely outstanding. Some of the saves he made.
There's 𝙀𝙊𝘾𝙖𝙆, 100th game in charge of PSG tonight. He's won 69 of them, which is 9 fewer than Unai Emery had at this stage in Paris, which might just offer some food for thought. Here's the very elegant and dangerous Kvaratskhelia. Little touch by Doué towards 𝙚𝙤𝙦𝙾. And now it's Kvaratskhelia back on the ball again for the champions of France.
Switch.
Lucas Beraldo, still only 21, the first time he started in the Champions League with gigantic boots to fill tonight.
He started last year. This first time this season he started though, but he started last year against Barca. Yamal, ooh, chance for Barca there. Yikes. Barca seemingly getting onto a good strong start.
This is the Spanish international Fabian Ruiz, and now the very impressive fullback on this side, the left back, the Portuguese Nuno Mendes. Now the first little burst of acceleration.
Have a hit! No, Dembélé. Dembélé. Vitinha! Ooh! I don't mind that. I don't mind that. I don't mind that. I don't mind that. I don't mind that.
Take their time, and then the acceleration at the last minute to create the opening for Vitinha.
Bit more mustard on the shot maybe, but I don't mind that. I don't mind that. Is Marquinhos injured? No, he's whatchamacallit? He yellow card accumulation. He's suspended. Le checks play, come on. Oui, t'as capté, le checks. Le checks. Il faut les checkser aujourd'hui.
Free kick conceded there by Matty Cash, who's one of the 8 changes made tonight by Unai Emery. A positive result for Villa tonight will bring echoes of 1982. They've already beaten Bayern Munich this season, and the way they've gone about their European matches means they're here with confidence. It's a tough night, but I'm sure it's one that everybody associated with Aston Villa.
Oh, Lamine Yamal with a nasty flip-flop.
See, that's an interesting one. I'd like another look at that, because I think he starts off in an offside position and drops back. The linesman was maybe just a little bit quick with the flag there, but his movement, he's one of these situations, Rio, where he doesn't mind being offside.
What's he feeling tonight? Asensio, he would have wanted to start, he would have been desperate to start.
I think he'd be disappointed, and I think the centre-forward will be as well. I think Ollie Watkins will be disappointed, because these are the games you want to play, and that said...
Well done.
Team selection.
At the moment, Aston Villa can't get a hold of the ball.
Well, it'll be the same. I don't expect a lot of change from the pattern that we saw in the Liverpool game, Darren. I think it'll be very similar. And I don't think, to be honest, I don't think Villa will be that disappointed with everything getting played in front of them.
Bro, we need to score. We need to smack these guys. Barcelona. Oh, good save there by Kobo.
This is the captain tonight, 𝙀𝙀𝘼𝑖, and accelerating down that side goes 𝙚𝙬𝙀𝑼. That's the first corner. Defending done over there for Aston Villa by Jacob Ramsey.
Yeah, did well.
Well done.
They go into a back 5 when they get into just on the edge of their box. Aston Villa get forced back into a back 5. It's interesting how they're going to be.
Come on. We don't score from corners often, but come on. If there's any moment to do so, it's today.
Find it so difficult to keep them at bay. Lovely little ball.
Oh!
To Kvaratskhelia.
Kvara!
Over he went, picked himself up. Referee said no penalty.
Oi, 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 oi.
Was he too honest there?
Well, I just think it's too easy. His movement's brilliant. He goes blindside of the defender.
Oh, that should be a pen!
Well, they're checking it. They're checking it. It's being looked at by Marco Di Bello.
Let's see.
Video assistant. Whether there's contact or not, check over. Nothing doing.
Okay, no contact. Yeah, it didn't look
quickly
like
back
it.
underway with the ball. Dembélé.
Dembélé.
I think fair play to the player there. I think if there is a touch, he stays down. I think he thought about it, up and got on with the game. I think it was the correct decision.
Yeah, no, it didn't look like there was a touch. It's a great shot from Dembélé afterwards, and it's a good save.
17 games in all competitions. The only blemish is Liverpool's win here in the last 16. And since losing to Bayern in November, that defeat against Liverpool is their only setback in 29 matches. We've seen this team develop over the course of the season. They weren't looking...
Come on. Boom! Martinez.
since the latter stages of that part of the competition, they've looked absolutely irresistible.
I think only the games have lost this.
Well done, Vamos.
Champions League. You mentioned Mendes, Darren. I've got to say, I thought he was absolutely outstanding in the match against Liverpool. He just went so tight on Mo Salah and didn't give him any room at all.
This is 𝙬𝙊𝘾𝙖𝙎𝙏 and then 𝙬𝙊𝘾𝘼𝙎𝙏.
Hakimi's really playing inside, basically in the midfield. Désiré Doué.
Désiré Doué.
Territorially, they're so dominant, aren't they? They're aggressive.
PSG,
So impressive to watch.
Offside.
𝙬𝙊𝘾𝘼𝙎𝙏 was the furthest forward. 𝙬𝙊𝘾𝘼𝙎𝙏, Vitinha.
Bro, this is a park the bus from Aston Villa. Oh, the Kvara! It's good, it's good, it's good. Aish. I don't mind it, I don't mind it. Vamos, c'est bon. C'est bon.
You got to try and double up if you can, Rio. I mean, he cuts onto his right foot. The old one looks as though he's going to cross.
Come on. We need to score though.
Play very difficult to defend against.
Have we seen anybody play it as similar to Waddle, Chris Waddle? The great Chris Waddle was him.
I think there's a real look of him.
Yeah.
Who?
Very different, isn't he, to the
𝙀𝙊𝘾𝘼𝙎𝘾𝙄𝘼𝙎.
the way that he goes about it.
He's different to that man who was in the picture there, 𝙂𝙗𝘼𝘾.
Yeah.
One's about brute pace. This is a bit more guile.
William Tacho jumped in there for Paris Saint-Germain.
Bien joué.
Gianluigi Donnarumma.
PSG,
Désiré Doué and Matty Cash with the Villa challenge. Here's John McGinn. And now they'll try and get Morgan Rodgers on the move, but he's so quick, Nuno Mendes. Are these the two best fullbacks in the world right now?
Yes.
Initially, you think it was a sweeping statement, but I'm finding it difficult to argue with it.
Yeah, fault. The ref. When are you going to blow the whistle?
And Mo Salah,
Come on.
the top goal scorer in English Premier League this season. Most decisive player, didn't get a sniff over two legs. Nuno Mendes absolutely shut him out of the games.
Thomas Tuchel's at the game.
Coach is here tonight, Thomas.
Back in Paris as well. Okay. Oh, you got three former PSG coaches all at the game.
Doué to Fabian Ruiz. Out it goes now to Hakimi. And that's headed away by 𝙬𝙁𝘾𝘼𝙎𝙏 for Aston Villa. Jacob Ramsey over there now. I wonder what he thinks on a night like this, having joined Aston Villa as an academy player, local boy. Here he is in the Parc des Princes in a quarter-final match in the Champions League.
Fantastic.
Kvara.
Now we'll see whether Aston Villa can get a hold of it for any length of time.
Come on, press. Press.
Matty Cash defensively. I think the first thing you'd be doing, Kvaratskhelia gets the ball, you'd be pulling Morgan Rodgers in tight next to you, wouldn't you? Double up.
Well, that's good play by John McGinn. He was a bit too determined there for Fabian Ruiz, and now he's won Aston Villa a free kick as well. So this will bring the first real bit of respite for Villa, who have been under the cosh.
And it all starts with Marcus Rashford getting the ball up to him, yes, in his own half, but holding it up, taking that pressure off, retaining ball possession, and then they can again get the next 2 or 3 passes, and then you get McGinn drawing the foul like that.
Is this match in Birmingham? No, it's in Paris at the Parc.
It's got to stick to give you a break.
Big night for Pau Torres, who you just saw. He hasn't started many games in 2025 because of injury, but he's needed tonight.
Come on, guys, come on. Or they're already going long.
I mentioned that I thought Villa's might be the best opportunity of scoring would be from a set play. This isn't the ideal angle right enough, but it is an opportunity for them to get boys in the box.
So the free kick taken by 𝙬𝙖𝙬𝘼𝑋𝙬𝙬, and Donnarumma's come a long way and got his fingertips to that, but not that effectively. Back in it goes. Fabian Ruiz's header in the middle, and then Kvaratskhelia away. I know a lot of people think that he might be the best around at the moment, Donnarumma, but he always frightens me when he comes for crosses. like that.
Yeah.
He seems to be the most confident in situations like that, Rio.
He wouldn't be for me. I wouldn't put him in the best category of goalkeepers, I've got to be honest. I'd have a couple ahead of him, definitely.
Nuno Mendes on the move. Last touch was an Aston Villa one, according to the Italian referee. Villa have won 7 games in a row, which is their best run of the season at the perfect time in many ways, but being defensively sound is vital against this PSG team, and the fact they've only conceded 1 goal in the last 5 matches will be something that will give them heart. I mean, I just kind of think back to that Liverpool night. I know not every night's the same, but they needed luck as well as determination, Liverpool, and you might feel that Villa need the same.
I don't think there's any doubt about that.
Come on, I need them. We need PSG. I need PSG to score.
The most ardent of Liverpool fans would accept that, Fletch. I can't remember seeing them as outplayed for as long a period in the game. It's virtually the vast majority, if not all the game. And they managed to win it, to be fair.
Are you watching both games together? Yeah, I mean, I've got the Barca game like I'm doing split screen, but I've got the PSG game taking up like 75% of the screen. And then I've got the Barca game while taking up the rest of the other 25%. Oh, Barca! Oh, Dortmund nearly scored. Whew. All right, offside. Never mind. Ali, Hakimi.
Now goes Martinez.
Well done.
Assistant said corner, referee said goal kick. So I suppose
What is it?
The referee's the senior man. I mean, the point I
I'll
would
tell
make
you.
is that the assistant had a better view of it.
Well, the point I'm making is 𝙎𝙊𝘾𝘼𝘎𝘾 got away with one there. Watch him top of your screen, completely switches off. Completely switches off. You cannot afford.
Great ball by Vitinha there.
What second? Because Hakimi will go around you all day and he'll get forward.
That should be a corner. Let's see. Nah.
Was there about
How could that? I mean, that, you know, it's a goal kick.
in these parts of Europe?
How did the referee see that though?
They will expect to be under pressure, Aston Villa. They've been built, they've worked
Foul.
to be under pressure and understand these situations. So you'd expect them to be understanding this is coming, be as comfortable as you can here, but also make sure you're a threat going forward at some point.
Didier Deschamps and Guy Stéphane in the house as well.
In the crowd, everybody wanted to be here tonight, the hottest ticket in town, and when you moved around Paris, absolutely everybody was talking about the game. When you're in the hotel or in a taxi, everybody's first question was, are you going to the game? Who do you think's going to win?
I can also inform you it was the topic of conversation at the barbers today in downtown Paris.
Flicked on by Rodgers, away by 𝙎𝙊𝘾𝘼𝘎𝘾. Controlled there for Aston Villa by Konsa, but he's lost it now to 𝙬𝙑𝙬𝘼𝑎𝑙𝑙𝑖.
Foul. Give him a yellow. Give him a yellow. Yeah.
So the first yellow card tonight to Matty.
That's a yellow. Come on.
Something that's harsh, and he's unlucky because he doesn't half help Konsa out. Konsa gets caught in possession.
Cash can get sent off. I mean, now you have to attack him the entire game.
He deserves a yellow card, but it was his mate that got him at there. Certainly there's a little bit of a left arm goes in the shoulder. I still think it's a little bit harsh yellow, but it's constant lack of concentration there.
And Matty Cash, not one of the Aston Villa players, a yellow card away from missing next week's second leg. 𝙀𝙀𝘼𝙋𝙀𝙀𝙀, and Marcus Rashford are the 3 starters.
Come on.
A bit of pressure. The only player in the Paris Saint-Germain team is Fabian Ruiz.
Yeah, allez.
75 minutes on a yellow card here at this level against the wingers that these guys have. Wow.
Be foxy from PSG. Whether it's Kvara, Doué, Barcola when he comes on, if Dembele goes to that side. Come on. Yo, I thought the Prince was a United fan. No, he's a Villa fan. Free kick for PSG.
Which is taken by Vitinha.
Have a hit.
Hakimi, and he has the long shot.
Nice.
And I think
I don't mind that.
maybe Martinez, you're going to face that kind of challenge all night.
Oh, he slips.
He just slips when he hits it, doesn't it?
I mean, quite a few players have slipped already.
Sticking the leg out there and getting a touch. He doesn't. He does the right thing, pulls it back in. He realises the goalkeeper's going to make a pretty comfortable save.
This is Doué.
Oh.
Confidence to try anything, doesn't
Désiré.
He's excited, Rio, isn't he, this young lad?
I spoke to Jed Spence on my podcast a few weeks ago, and he mentioned him. He said, "This is Neymar reincarnated."
True.
Audacity. He's got skill. He's got technique. What he's got is a huge amount of confidence for a young kid.
Fearless.
Fist at Kamara by the goalkeeper.
Bro, Aston Villa cannot handle this press. Foul. Yeah, that's a foul. Come on, get the ball moving. Get the ball moving.
Now here's 𝙬𝙊𝘾𝙾𝙬𝙬 and now Vitinha. Everything goes through him, doesn't it, Vitinha?
You mentioned it earlier. They've just got a lovely, beautiful balance in the middle of the pitch with the three guys. Mendes, Vitinha and Ruiz.
All from the Iberian Peninsula. 2 Portuguese and 1 Spaniard.
Very, very comfortable.
There's 𝙚𝙤𝙀 and now Doué. Free kick.
Woohoo, Désiré.
Former Paris Saint-Germain player, French international.
He was quick there.
He's waiting for the fullback to move to flinch. The fast twitch muscles activated immediately.
Désiré, voilà, Des, c'est ça.
He is the controller, isn't he, Fletch? He is the controller, Vitinha, the man with the authority in his team.
What do you think about Rodgers' loss? I mean, it's a reality check. Football was respected yesterday. Football was respected yesterday.
Once played against 𝙬𝙊𝘾𝙼𝘎 in an FA Cup match.
I remember you mentioning that.
He could run forward and deliver this ball in, which is flicked away by Boubacar Kamara for Villa.
Come on, recycle the ball.
Mendes to Fabian Ruiz. Doué beat.
Good attempt, good idea.
Doué's come to the left-hand side. They've sent Kvaratskhelia out there to the right, so they've switched the wingers for now. Luis Enrique.
Ils sont polyvalents.
Little staging points there, Rio. 21 minutes gone, 0-0. They've kept them out to this point. That'll be something that I'm sure 𝙀𝙖𝘾𝙖 would have spoken about before they came out tonight.
Yeah, they've not been opened up as of yet. Fairly comfortable. They can keep making them play round them here, on the outside and not through the middle, they'll be happy.
Doué to take on Cash, gives the ball away. Aston Villa have it, now they've got to keep it.
Oh.
By Morgan Rodgers, who's having an outstanding season for his club. Now he finds Marcus Rashford and now 𝙬𝙬𝙬𝙬𝙬.
I actually think that was a very, very clever ball from Rodgers there, because he wanted Rashford to drop off.
Foul.
See, the one thing that PSG have got, guys, more than a lot of the top teams in forward areas, they've got 3 players who are more than comfortable in 1v1. In fact,
Are Villa playing 5 at the back? I mean, they're probably playing 3. Oh, and the ref play on, says the ref.
3 of them capable of doing it.
Yeah. Villa have got a player down injured. Paris Saint-Germain are coming forward here with Ousmane Dembélé. Looking to play the 1-2 with Hakimi. It's Vitinha.
Vitinha!
To take a touch.
Ah!
Over the bar.
Mais c'est bon, c'est bon.
Is still down inside the Paris Saint-Germain half.
Well, they work it well, don't they? Not for the first time. Only difference is this time he takes a touch.
Ooh, it's a lot closer than I thought.
Probably better than reasonable. Just a little bit high. We can see what he's trying to do. A similar thing that Declan Rice did last night, which was great effect.
We saw him score at that end in the quarter-final, if you remember.
No, it doesn't touch him there.
Vitinha, that's the challenge on Ramsey that's left him down.
Looks like he catches his knee, doesn't it? Yeah.
No, he's pulling out. That's not a foul. Ben is literally pulling out of the challenge, and he's sliding.
Sports are supporting the Disasters Emergency Committee's Myanmar earthquake appeal. Please text TNT Sports to 70727 to donate £10, with a whole £10 going to the appeal. The UK government will match pound for pound up to £5 million donated by the public to the appeal. Millions of people across the region are in urgent need of food, shelter and medical care as well, so please donate if you possibly can. I mean, we're seeing Luis Enrique down there, Rio, having a word with his team while Ramsey's being tended to. This season he's got the players who can do what he wants them to do, can play Luis Enrique's way. The Galactico days are over, and this is a team that's as good out of possession as in possession, really.
Yeah.
Pastores in there as well. Asensio warming up.
Been able to shift players that he didn't want here, that didn't suit his style of play. The recruitment's been exactly what he's wanted, and this is a team that definitely represents Luis Enrique. Hard working, they play with authority, they're aggressive, the ball, and they're punishers.
You watch them press high up the pitch, and what they do, Rio, we mentioned it before, the centre-backs in particular are more than happy to go 1-for-1. They take responsibility and they'll press you high up the pitch.
Oh, Barca have just scored.
Happy to play man-to-man anywhere. On the
Hardcore Bassi scores 1-0 Barca.
So Jacob Ramsey back involved, William Pasha winning his...
All right, now it's our turn. We need to score now.
Rodgers couldn't quite keep it. Cash went in there with Doué. He stayed down, Doué, but PSG turned the ball over here to John McGinn, and he has a shot
What is that?
a long way out. 20 games since he last scored, John McGinn, and that would have been one he'd never forget if that had found the top corner.
Yeah, I think to be fair to him, he had a little look ahead of him. There wasn't anything on, so he just decided to have a go at it.
Wait, whose goal is it? Is it Parkour Bassi or is it... Ooh, it could be Rafinha. It could be Rafinha. He might have stolen it. Let's see. I think it's a Rafinha goal, in fairness.
It's interesting, they don't really play with centre forward in these moments, do they? Middle of the pitch.
No.
Hakimi's got it.
Hakimi?
Aston Villa down that side, courtesy of the Kvaratskhelia pass. Just caught out of position momentarily. 𝙀𝙖𝙖𝙾𝙖𝙗𝙬 in by Kvaratskhelia. Good goalkeeping by Martinez. Just to beat 𝙀𝙊𝙾𝙗𝙀 to that one. And then good speed again from Nuno.
Oh, they're checking the goal.
Race against John McGinn.
Yeah, he's quick enough.
Was it potentially offside?
Goalkeeper did well coming for that.
So the Barca goal is being checked, assuming for a potential offside.
Dembele, who's now got his tally to 32 goals this season and 24 in his last 20 matches for Paris Saint-Germain. This time 𝙀𝙖𝙖𝙾𝙖𝙗𝙀 able to deal with Kvaratskhelia and then quickly away from Martinez.
Not check over. Goal's good. So it's 1-0 to Barca. I think Rafinha got a touch to it before it crossed the line, so it's his goal.
Fabian Ruiz. Bursting in now is Nuno Mendes from the...
Whoosh.
And the flag stayed down. Boubacar Kamara made the block, corner to Paris Saint-Germain.
A brilliant run. Cash gets caught in 2 minds, doesn't he? Kamara comes across and does well, but Cash steps out. And the ball's played over his head. Lovely run.
It's not a good shot, though, by Nuno Mendes. Come on.
Khvicha, Kvaratskhelia, January transfer from Napoli out to take this corner, which is then whipped in by Dembele. And now Aston Villa can try and counter-attack here through Marcus Rashford, who's off and running. Nuno Mendes quickly back though, which is assisted the PSG defensive side of things, and then Kvaratskhelia back to Donnarumma.
Whew. Oh my goodness, Donnarumma. Wesh. Yeah, so it's a Rafinha goal because they were checking him for offside, so I'm assuming it's his goal.
Hakimi down the line to Doué. Now Fabian Ruiz. Ousmane Dembele. Doué. Now he bursts away. Too many Aston Villa defenders in the way, though. That was good defended by Villa.
It's a foul in there.
Here's Kvaratskhelia. He's back out here on the left-hand side against the Villa right-back, Matty Cash. Mendes. Doué. Cross-whipped him, but there's not really anybody in there. They don't play with a number 9, do they? So 𝙬𝙬𝙧𝙬 had time to clear.
Come on, we need to get more shots on target.
Runners coming from deep rather than crosses into the box.
I mean, we're playing well. Bassi Villa haven't. I mean, I don't think they haven't even had a shot yet. So we're playing well. It's just we're not creating enough chances.
Cleared away by 𝙬𝙬𝙧𝙬. I can tell you that Barcelona have gone ahead in their game tonight. Rafinha has made it Barcelona 1, Borussia Dortmund 0 in the other quarter-final taking place tonight. Hakimi to Dembele. João Neves. There for Aston Villa. John McGinn now uses his strength to allow it to run through to Morgan Rodgers, and now on to Marcus Rashford. McGinn's got forward, Rodgers has got forward. Here's Ramsey.
Come on, win it back, win it back.
I mean, just having the ball for a moment or two for Aston Villa feels important, Ali.
That was positive from Rashford. I didn't mind that at all. He was aggressive and tried to get into the penalty box, and you're right, it's given them a little bit of possession which they haven't had in the opening 30 minutes, to be fair.
Tielemans tries to slip it through. Rashford, the intended target. Hakimi, the Paris Saint-Germain captain, was there. I think the important thing to this point, Rio, really left too much space in behind them. Aston Villa. There's Marquinhos, by the way, who's suspended tonight. He'll be back for the second leg at Villa Park.
No, I think as a defender, when you come away from to these kind of places, hostile environments, you know you're going to be under a bit of pressure. It's what you do when you're in that pressure cooker. You keep people in front of you, don't allow for big gaps to be either side of you for players to run into.
Well, I was sent it into space. I just saw the shot.
Just don't allow for complacency to creep in. Concentration is imperative.
Come on, guys. We need to get more shots here.
Kvaratskhelia.
77% possession for PSG. 8 shots, 3 on target.
A lone figure at times. How do you stay in the game and connected to things?
He's got to do. He's got to be totally return to concentration defensively. He has to be so mentally alert for when that ball comes up. He's got to get to it first. If Villa can
Dembele's been quiet today. He's been and there you go. A bad pass as well. He's been quiet. He's been quiet.
Hold it up. Just give his defenders a break, midfielders a break. But it can be a lonely job, without a doubt.
This is Aston Villa's first quarter-final since 1983, when they went out to the eventual beaten finalist Juventus. PSG at this stage for the 9th time in 13 years. Second favourites behind Barcelona to win it, which is quite a change, having only qualified on the final match day of the league phase. And I mentioned Villa's form, just to expand on that. It's their best top-flight run since 1981, when they were English champions, year before they won the European Cup final against Bayern Munich. So it really is a good time for them, and they're hoping that they can use that over 2 legs against Paris Saint-Germain. Mendes to Kvaratskhelia, now Vitinha. Dembele. Hakimi tried that run from...
Bruh, this is terrorism football from Aston Villa. Holy smokes.
Here's Mendes.
They've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people in the box.
Hasn't quite worked for Doué as yet tonight. Wonder what the leash will be like with Bradley Barcola on the bench. It's a nice problem for Enrique to have. Here's Vitinha. Spotted a bit of a gap, but quickly closed by the Aston Villa players. Off goes Jacob Ramsey. Ran straight into João Neves. And don't forget, tomorrow we've got the Europa League and the Conference League. Legia Warsaw, Chelsea at 5. Rangers Athletic Club at 7. You can also see Tottenham Eintracht Frankfurt at 7 and Lyon against Manchester United, all on TNT Sports and Discovery Plus. And the Premier League match at the weekend, Manchester City out of the Champions League places for now, up against Crystal Palace and the covering star.
Oh, Rafinha, no. Bro, I mean, I'm comparing the Barca and PSG game. PSG have a lot of the possession, so have Barca, but Barca's creating chances. PSG are not getting chances.
Aggressive and high.
Ah, Nuno!
John McGinn, Aston Villa's captain, to dispossess Nuno Mendes. On it goes by Rashford. 𝙬𝙬𝘼𝘋𝙬𝘼𝘋𝙬.
No! What? Heck, Nuno Mendes! Nuno, that's on you, man! Nuno, that's on you, man! Nuno, qu'est-ce que tu fais? La clim, les gars! Nuno, no! Oh my gosh, man!
But Morgan Rodgers, who's been such an important player for them this season.
Guys, this is... Oh my gosh!
The Villa fans in raptures. And Aston Villa lead in the Parc des Princes.
Gosh, man!
Absolutely different class. Reads the situation, intercepts, causes the counter, and from then on it's a thing of beauty. It's a wonderful goal. But that is brilliant interception.
Oh my gosh, man!
Catches him out of position, the whole thing, the move sweeping, that's
what I don't like. It's always the counter, guys. Always on the counter.
Where do you want your wide man coming in at the opposite side? At the back post, there's your tap in. What a goal.
Well, it's his 4th goal in the Champions League this season, and he scored his first goal for 7 games against Forest in the Premier League at the weekend.
Guys, you need to flipping wake up here. Again, it's always times the first half. It's never good. Never good enough, guys. Come on, man.
I think he's been tremendous in every aspect of his game. The improvements we've seen, his output, goals now at the top level doing it.
Bro, I mean, now I guess we really need to wake up here. Jesus Christ, that's our first shot on target. 1 shot on target, 1 goal.
End of the pitch. And they've answered that question.
Things, so it's not even like we're generating chances either.
All season, all 4 defeats, as Ali mentioned, in the Champions League, and 9 of their last 10 losses have been in this competition. And despite the fact they've hardly seen the ball, Aston Villa have the lead. And we've got 9 minutes to play in this first half in the Parc des Princes, and that's really changed things in here. This is William Pacho and now Vitinha, and all of a sudden this team that was sent out there to defend really has something to hang on to now.
Yeah, without doubt.
Oh my gosh, man.
I don't think the game will change an awful lot.
Come on, though. We've done this before.
Expect Paris to have the majority of the ball again. Villa will sit, organise defensively, move across.
Fabian Ruiz, Ousmane Dembele. Shot took a little deflection in there. Matty Cash cleared it. On by Vitinha now to Nuno Mendes, and then on to Kvaratskhelia. Manages to find a little gap for the cross, but 𝙀𝙬𝘼𝘋𝙬𝘼 can clear. Morgan Rodgers now, who must be on cloud 9, by the way. Has he ever scored a more important goal?
Nuno. Come on, you've pocketed Salah. Come on, who's Morgan Rodgers, guys?
And we spent 5 minutes with his dad, Howard. He was a lovely fella, by the way. And he'll be here somewhere tonight in the Villa contingent. And I wonder what he's thinking.
He'll be celebrating that, that's for sure.
He hasn't lost his voice, I'll be disappointed.
It was just a great goal. I know I'm harping on about John McGinn's partner in it, but it was excellent. Absolutely excellent.
Oh my goodness, man.
Vital interception, keeps it going. PSG out of position. They worked it down the left-hand side, and your wide man coming in at the back post area. Lovely.
Here's McGinn once more, and now Cash, who's forward for the first time from right back, but lost his footing, and he won't want to...
Come on, get the ball. Let's go. Hurry up.
But attempting to get forward, which is good.
Need more urgency. Like, no shots. We're not shooting. We're not... Junior, where the hat? I might have to bring on the lucky hat. They're so slow, lethargic. Like, guys, it's a fire match to Ligue 1. It's not a Ligue 1 game here.
Because Paul Torres had dropped back and was playing them on side.
It's 𝙀𝙼𝘼. Now there's space out there for the dangerous 𝙚𝙤𝙤. Into the Aston Villa box and looking to dance. Doué with the shot. Did he keep it out? I'm not sure.
Oh!
He just managed to reach back 𝙚𝙼𝙾 Martinez, and that's one of his important saves. He's such a player for the big occasion, and somehow he kept that out.
Yeah, but
Shots.
the first place for me, Dan.
My word.
He did well to save it in the end.
Wonderful reactions as Ali said, a mistake initially from Martinez. Here's Mendes. Doué.
Come on, we need to score. Ali Dez.
Tries to cower.
Désiré! Désiré! Désiré qui est dessus! Désiré qui est dessus! Oh my gosh! Vamos! Mais Désiré! Désiré, tu es qui tu penses être? Wesh les gars! What? What? Désiré Doué! Vamos! Let's go! Doué! Les gars! Désiré golden boy! Désiré better than 𝙎𝙊𝘾𝙼𝘆! Les gars! What a golaço! Punaise! Let's go! Oh, I'm losing my voice. Ah! Vamos! Yes, sir! I need to stand up. I need to stand up.
Actually, I think Morgan Rodgers.
Vamos! Why not? We need more. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
And it's amazing. He's just off the underside of the bar.
Well, this is where this competition gets going.
Woo!
Quarterfinal.
Le check play. Wesh, Désiré! I need this!
Flying about the place. When you get goals like that, I don't care.
Oh, it's magic. It really is.
Well, he's only 19, 50 million euros from Red in the summer. He's got 12 goals this season now. And I'm not necessarily sure they thought he'd be this impactful in season one. But I mean, he looks as good a teenager as we've got anywhere.
Woo! Vamos, vamos!
I think outside of France, people may be a bit surprised at what he's producing.
Coming onto this 𝙀𝙼𝘼 away.
Come on, get another goal.
Torres then heads it forward. Doué now can see that space out there for 𝙀𝙼𝘼. 4 minutes to play in the first half. A high-quality half in the Parc des Princes.
Good switch.
From Doué, it's perfect to Kvaratskhelia.
Allez, Kvara.
Defending to do. Kvaratskhelia off, but couldn't find a way through, and Aston Villa stand firm.
Yeah, this is the problem they've got. They actually did well, but once they come up and break out of...
Ha! 𝙀𝙼𝘼𝘼𝙼.
Beraldo's made the mistake over there. Inexperience.
𝙀𝙼𝘼!
Looking to go all the way, maybe.
My goodness, 𝙀𝙼𝘼, les gars. Les gars, I'm having heart palpitations.
I love the positivity from Rashford, I really do. Very direct, going to commit the defender. Okay, it doesn't
Foul.
but it's really
Oh, 𝙀𝙼𝘼.
That you want to see. This is the Rashford that we know is in there. We've been waiting to see. He looks like a man possessed. When the ball's in and around him, he looks confident, he looks aggressive, he looks dangerous.
Oh, Désiré. No, he did keep it out. I wasn't that close in fairness.
Well, that's the goal that Martinez kept out. You know, when he reached back, that's how close it was.
Oh, Désiré. Vamos, Désiré. Purée, les gars.
a lot closer than I initially thought
Well.
it was.
Man, I'm losing my voice.
They've got the technology.
Come on. I said 3-1, 2 more goals.
Vitinha. 3 minutes left in the first half. Can't take your eyes off it. Paris Saint-Germain 1, Villa 1.
Desired gifted. Yes, sir. That's him. Name our regen.
Burst of acceleration from Dembele. Pulled back here to Fabian Ruiz.
Désiré.
Kvaratskhelia. He wants to shoot. Looking to bend one. That's a good block by Cash. And the step over brings
Good job, corner.
Given, and that looks little bit more, hasn't it? The Doué goal.
God's gifted design. That's a good. That's cold. That is pretty good. That is pretty good.
Doué again.
Oh, this. Les gars, Désiré Doué.
Chance for Doué once more. Left foot.
Oh.
Coming now, though.
Come on, Senior. It's better. It's better. It's better. Vamos, vamos, vamos. Let's go. Let's go.
Drops the shoulder to go left. Bang inside. Similar movement to the goal. Leaning back in that one right enough. Just want to get half-time Villa now, don't they?
Po. The thing, he had the same shot against City and hit the bar. It's a bar down as well. What a goal. Ha, this. Punaise, Désiré.
He's slightly offside. He gets a nudge.
Vamos, Désiré.
Realises he's away from him, Rio. And do what you try to do defensively. Knock him off balance as he hits it. But what a finish.
Great finish. I think Morgan Rodgers in the end will be disappointed.
Yeah.
He was an attacking player in a defensive position. It looked like there.
Good switch.
Good ball by Nuno. Mendes left back to right back, and Hakimi.
Dang. So, I mean, Dembele's not playing through the middle like he usually does.
One against Dembele because he's so much quicker. Aston Villa standing firm. John McGinn gives it away though. Vitinha. Dembele. Hakimi.
Bien joué, Hakimi.
Free from Vitinha.
Aye.
Cash can smash it clear. Stepping in Beraldo.
Whew.
So impressed with PSG. As soon as they get the ball in wide areas, guys, they want to commit the fullback. They just want to take them on. Here he goes again.
He's in behind now. Can he win?
Come on.
Keep it in. Yes, he can, and he's got support. Dembele, 2 minutes to be added on.
2 minutes at a time.
Aston Villa crowding him out. Good defending.
1 minute at a time in this game.
Stepping in though was Doué. Oh, brilliant.
Oh, Des!
Off he goes again. Doué, brilliant. Can he finish?
Oh, Désiré!
That would have been
Oh,
one of the season.
Whoo! Po, Désiré! All right, get back now. Get back, though. Get back, get back.
Look at that, actually.
Get back, get back. Come back, come back, come back.
Here's Rashford.
Allez, revenez. Oh, Désiré, mais quel joueur.
This is the quarter-finals of the Champions League.
Désiré!
Astonishing confidence.
He's just saying, this is my night.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna...
Désiré Doué, les gars! Les gars, 50 million! Les gars! We need to give Ren another 50 million! Oh, okay, the game's not over, bro. Désiré Doué, what a flipping player! Quel joueur! The Barca game is done at half. It's halftime there.
The great thing about it for one so young, there's end product. There's always end product.
Headed away by Hakimi, hooked on first time by Doué on this occasion. Time over there for Pau Torres. Here's Jacob Ramsey. Now Rashford.
Come on.
Cash. Kamara might have played it. In the end, there was no real opportunity to play it to Cash.
Linesman gave it, hasn't he?
Offside.
Yeah. Had to go sooner, didn't it? And there's
I'm stunned anyways. Half time.
This situation, I am absolutely certain of that. They went ahead through Morgan Rodgers. John McGinn, the main instigator. Rodgers with a far post tap in for his 14th goal of what's been a brilliant season. Then a brilliant goal from the number 14 of Paris Saint-Germain. Whipping a right-footed shot beyond Emi Martinez off the bar into the back of the Villa net. Paris Saint-Germain finished strongly.
Désiré Doué, Désiré doré, les gars. Des.
Saint-Germain 1, Aston Villa 1.
This program brought to you by Mastercard.
Don't sub him off. Yeah, he needs to stay on. He needs to stay on. Low-key, Dembele's not really been all that good today. All right. Whew. All right, chat. What are we ranking that first half out of? I mean, I'd say overall 6 out of 10, 6 out of 10, because you've dominated the in the game. You've dominated possession, you've dominated the goal scoring opportunities, but then Villa, on what they do best, on a PSG mistake by Nuno Mendes, they go on the other way, go on, easy counter, tapping goal, just like that. So, I mean, yeah. I want to have a look. Here are the stats for the first half. You've got so looking at the momentum, clearly all ours. This is where they scored their goal. They're one bit of momentum here. You go everything 74% possession, 0.65% XG, 0.36. I'm surprised that it's that low, but there you go. If you look at big chances, none. I mean, it was a huge chance there for Morgan Rodgers when he scored here. So yeah, the XG on that one is 0.35 only, but if it's on target, it's basically 0.8, like a penalty. Whereas PSG, that Doué chance, the Doué goal he scored, the XG on that one is 0.01. 0.01, guys. There's what? 1% chance he scores that? So, and if it's on target, it's only 21%. But yeah, you've had more passes as you would, yeah, not only 99 per Villa. I mean, you're doing what PSG do. You're dominating the play. You've had the better chances. If I want to look at lineups. Doué, I think, definitely has been a man of the match. 8.2, yeah. He's been techie, doing what he does best. But yeah, I don't know. I think I'm annoyed sort of by this first half in that we're playing well in the sense that, like, we're not playing poorly or anything. It's just we're not doing enough, right? We're just not doing enough. In a game like this, like, realistic by this point, we should be up 1-0, and it shouldn't have taken us on a world beater of a goal from Désiré Doué to put us up. We're not creating enough chances. I don't think Dembele is really in the game. Doué, I think, has been good. Kvaratskhelia, you've seen him, but you haven't really been seeing Dembele. We're just being a bit too cutesy with the ball, passing it around. It's sort of seeing eyes, like shades of how we were at the beginning of the season. We need to be a bit more direct, get shots off, pop shots. It doesn't help that Aston Villa is playing some terrorism, oh my goodness, anti-football, haram ball, and haram play and everything. But I mean, that's what you'd expect them to do. They're coming away to the Parc des Princes. They know what we're capable of, so that's what they do. And PSG always have an issue with low blocks. So what we cannot have is we cannot have them going and capitalizing on their chances, the 1 or 2 chances that they get, like they did in that first half. I'm back. What a goal from Doué. Brilliant goal. We need to come out firing in the second half and score a lot of goals. Yeah, I mean, we're just not creating enough chances. We have zero big chances created. None. In terms of shots, I think we had like 15 shots, 6 shots on target. But none of them, I mean, we have a higher XG than them, but not by a crazy amount. I'm thinking, like, what big chances did PSG have in that first half? Like, seriously, I mean, the Vitinha one, but again, that's sort of a half chance. If he scores it, it's a banger. But we're not creating enough clear-cut chances like we would be expected to do so. Aston Villa, in fairness, to give them their flowers, have defended quite well. So kudos to them. But on the whole, yeah, no, I'm not the most impressed about our first half. Not the most impressed. I think we can do a lot better. But what does everybody else here think? Yeah, I see how I'm going and posting. Oh, I gotta get this guy. Junior, what's up? I'm doing good. Doing good. There you go. Astonished villagers might actually go through. At least I have them going through. I mean, PSG have definitely been the better team over the course of the half. Quickly, they're going through the Morgan Rodgers goal. I mean, Villa have played, I guess, well, in fairness. Junior, we see more stats? Sure. What? I fixed it. Oh, crap. Okay, hold on. Let me redo this. I want to see what they have to say about the Doué goal.
Rodgers here, yeah, a wide man attacking player.
Whoa.
Straight at him, and that is an exquisite finish. Direct. Look at the distance he's got. He can get his head up.
Okay, we're probably gonna get a copyright claim right there.
Situation. I'm going to go inside. You ain't going to stop me, and I'm going to execute like that. And it had to be something like that to get past Martinez, who I said before the game, in big moments, big games, he's a standout keeper. Finish.
He's an excellent.
But here are the stats, though. So yeah, 74% possession, 15 shots, 6 shots on target. I see them bet like Doué how good he's actually been. So 1 goal, 5 shots. Good pass accuracy, expected goal 0.28, expected goals on target 0.67. Shots on target, 3 shots on target alone by him. I think PSG only have 6, so he's got half of our shots. Only attempted 2 dribbles. Yeah, it's a good. I think he's definitely a man of the match. Dembele has been quiet, not really. I mean, this here has the most chances created. I don't think he's been all that lively. He's not really playing through the middle. He started off initially at the beginning of the game, but he's been more so on the right. Doué's sort of been, has really been doing Kvara, have really been like swapping mid-game a lot more. Whereas Dembele has been a lot more on the right. I don't know, do you make any changes at this point? I mean, the thing is, you're not playing poorly. You're just not creating chances. You're not taking your chances. That's the thing. The thing is, I want to win this game. As I said, 3-1. So that we go and easy money at Villa Park. But yeah. Barca or BVB. I mean, I want to have a look at the Barca game. I think Barca's going to do it. I said 2-0 is what my prediction for that game. From what I've seen, I haven't been obviously paying attention nearly as much, but yeah, 68% possession. Definitely, yeah. 2.12 XG. They definitely have had the better chances, and they've definitely dominated Dortmund. So from what I saw, the eye test and the stats, they seem to back it up. But hey, Dortmund 1-0. It's not over yet there either. Same thing in the PSG game for Villa. But yeah, from PSG's perspective though, we need to do better. We need to create more chances, get more, just shoot more, test Emiliano Martinez more. Only 6 shots on target the entire game. Yes, Villa, they're depending really deep. And I'd love to see like their average, positioning and everything, but that's what you'd expect them to do. What do you think about Real Madrid and Arsenal? The game itself, it's a good game. Good. Well, the game was actually almost fine. It wasn't that great in fairness, but I mean, Arsenal played well. Real Madrid. I was gonna say I'm disappointed, but given how they've been playing this season, not all that. I think this is one. I think they've lost 11 times or something like that, 9 or 11 times this season already. And I think it's like the most, or one of the most times they've lost like ever in Champions League campaign already. Because you think in the Champions League already this season, lost to Lille, lost to AC Milan, lost to Liverpool, lost to Arsenal. Now that's 4 losses. Am I missing any other ones? I think those are their 4 losses, but then they also lost quite a lot in the league. Smacked twice with Barcelona, lost recently against Valencia. Yeah. But Madrid has 15 UCLs. Do you think? But you can't just use that as an example, as like an excuse all the time. Like we're talking about this season. If you go in and say that, well then you can get smacked and go say, "Oh, we have 50 Champions Leagues." Like you go based on what it is right now. I'm not gonna go like you can't just go and say, "Oh yeah, but look at what we did previously." We're talking about this season. This season, everything they've been poor. Going and saying, "Oh, but we got 15 Champions League." It's like, okay, and what? And no one denies that. No one's denying that. Just got here. Is PSG playing well? They're playing fine. They're not really creating many chances. But yeah. I mean, Madrid have not been playing well tactically for a while, so it's nothing's new there, per se. I think they need to sack Ancelotti. Has no strategy. Well, are you gonna? The thing is, I was listening to, if you guys know, I guess I'm pretty big Madrid English content creator, and 𝙀𝙊𝘾𝘾𝙖𝙎, and he was going and basically saying that he wants Ancelotti sacked like today. I think you need to let him go. I think he's taken them as far as you really realistically could. But yeah, I don't think, the thing is, 𝙀𝙊𝘾𝘾𝙖𝙎 was saying like sack him. He wants him, like, I mean, maybe a lot of it must have been reactionary. Sack him today, sack him before the tie and everything, all that stuff. I don't think I necessarily go there, because I mean, we're gonna sack him now, before a week before the next leg. You can't do that. Yeah, his crash out is crazy. I think it was just a reaction. He was really annoyed with how the game went and everything, but I don't think you sack him now. Anyways, we'll go back to the game, because players are back. Barca's game is about to start soon. Barca's game is live. Right, I'm surprised that the Barca game started on so early on. All right, the players are back out.
Booze from the PSG supporters. What have they done to deserve that? Well, they've only scored the opening goal here. PSG, of course, have equalised, which means there's everything to play for in the second half. And with the teams now out, let's hand you over to our commentary team, 𝙊𝙊𝘾𝙼𝙎, 𝙬𝙾𝙼 and Darren Fletcher.
Allez, Désiré. Graças a Deus, pai. Vamos, Désiré.
Villa are going to make a change. 𝙬𝙊𝘾𝙼𝘾 is stripped and ready, and we think he's going to be coming off for Khvicha, who I can't see out there. There's confirmation. So
all right, here we go.
Is the half-time change.
Whoosh.
Aston Villa, a first half that was lit up by 2 young players. Morgan Rodgers at 22, who's a fully fledged England player these days.
Allez, come on, PSG. Allez, Paris.
The 19-year-old Désiré Doué.
Dez.
They signed from Red in the summer. He lit up the Parc des Princes with an outstanding.
Allez, Paris, oui.
That's an injury of any description to 𝙃𝙍𝘍𝘋𝙼, or the fact that he's on a yellow card. I mean, that might be significant as well.
I'd probably go for the latter. I think a yellow card, and I think they're dangerous in them wide areas. Got players that can commit players. Ali spoke about it. The wide players go direct at the fullback every time they get it. So he was going to be susceptible to another booking, and which would eventually be a red card.
All right, got kickoff. Here we go.
So let's see how that pans out. He's got a difficult task, isn't he? Central defender by trade, and now he's got Khvicha, 𝙬𝙬, and he will be 1v1 against him, Ali.
Well,
Come on, here we go.
once again, I would suggest
Come on.
Morgan Rodgers gets back as quickly
Hope that
as possible. He doesn't-
Enrique was tough on them.
because we mentioned it in wide areas in particular, they are so direct and they go and commit players, they win fouls, yellow cards by their commitment, making people challenge when they're not necessarily ready, off balance. I mean,
I think that it was a bad mistake by Nuno as well.
because 𝙃𝙍𝘍𝘋𝙼 wasn't playing well, because if he's doing fine, I would suggest it probably a tactical thing with the yellow card, or he might have picked up a slight injury.
Oh, come on.
From Ramsey, and then Tielemans.
And Barca have scored again.
Went the wrong side.
Yeah, I mean, the only
Barca have scored again.
Now he's only Watkins.
I think it's Robert Lewandowski.
Not exactly taking it easy down there. He stood down to the short, so we'll see whether he might be in Emery's mind as well. In the meantime, here's Ousmane Dembélé for Paris Saint-Germain, and now Kvaratskhelia, who can have a go at 𝙊𝙍 for the first time and breeze inside. Dembélé to place it. And
Eish.
the block made in there by Aston Villa, but they can't get the ball away. One thing I am certain of is that we'll see Bradley Barcola in the second half. It's just whether he comes on to make a front four for PSG, or whether he comes.
I want to see this Barca goal quickly.
out there right now.
Well, it'd be interesting. Clearly, we don't know, but I would be surprised if it's.
It's a good finish. I think it's good ball from Lamine initially. Great header from Rafinha, and it's an easy tap-in header for Lewandowski.
João Neves. Everybody back defensively here for Aston Villa now. Fabian Ruiz.
Oh, some haram ball.
Kvaratskhelia cuts inside, twisting and turning, looking to make an issue for 𝙊𝙍. Here's Dembélé. Just
It's just behind them what he wants.
There's not enough time. There's this. You have to get your shot off so quickly.
Kvaratskhelia onto Fabian Ruiz, defended out there by Kamara, and then Konsa was nice and calm under pressure to see it back to Martinez.
I think it's Tielemans initially gets his body in front, doesn't he?
It's an excellent kick out by Martinez to Morgan Rodgers, who took it well and now finds John McGinn.
Come on, win it back.
Torres. Ramsey.
1-1.
Hakimi, and forward, little flick by Dembélé. There's Fabian Ruiz.
All right, come on, Kvara, take him on. Give him a little razzle dazzle. Kvara. Kvaratskhelia! Let's go! Vamos! Woo! Golazo! Where? Khvicha, Kvaratskhelia, cooked 𝙊𝙍. ¡Qué golazo, amigo! Let's go! Vamos, esa! Woo! Wesh! Khvicha! Kvaratskhelia! Khvicha! Kvaratskhelia! Bravo! Wow! He's cooked him. Razzle dazzle. Inside, outside. Man, where you going, 𝙊𝙍? What a goal.
How he finds that.
What a golazo! Let's go! Now we need one more goal. One more goal.
He takes 𝙊𝙍 up.
Wesh!
Beautiful. Took him off balance. It was
Whoa! The celebration is cold as well.
with someone with the hips like Waddle. And then the finish, wow, devastating.
Woo!
See, Konsa, the other centre-back, wants to go out and help him, but he doesn't want to leave his position.
All right, finally, now I'm taking the lead.
Back onto his left.
Now we need another goal.
What a goal.
Those two players, Doué to play.
Paris SG. Let's go.
So PSG 2, Aston Villa 1. Inside 5 minutes.
Vamos. Yeah, no comments now. No comments now. No one's in my group chat's talking.
They don't want to panic. Want to stay organized.
𝙎𝙊𝘾𝙖𝙆 got cooked. 𝙎𝙊𝘾𝙖𝙆 got sent back to Chelsea.
Very interesting 15 minutes coming up.
Woo.
𝙎𝙊𝘾𝙖𝙆 looks nervous, doesn't he, over there? Every time Kvaratskhelia gets near him.
Do you know something, boys? See when you've got players in your team that can take players.
What a golazo. Both goals today. Come on, now we need a Dembele golazo.
Fabian Ruiz, Boubacar Kamara's gone out there for Villa.
Oh.
Poke back inside to Doué, who pulls it back. Doué.
Whoa.
From Pau Torres. It's only
Have a hit.
respite though for Aston Villa. Lifted in, Dembele coming in.
Ah.
Fantastic header and then smashed away. By
The pressure is too much for them.
to do the defensive job with the pressure constant now from the champions of France.
Every single player
Woo.
looking forward, want to play the ball forward, want to hurt Aston Villa with every action. Hard to play against this.
It's relentless.
Paris SG.
There's a lot of debate, hasn't there, about the game becoming systematic and wingers playing a big part in that. Always playing safe, playing backwards. It's refreshing to see wingers that really want to attack the defenders. Look, here you go. The fullback wants to play forward.
I mean, if you've got a wide man and he goes and takes somebody on and gets by him, the whole picture changes immediately.
𝙎𝙬𝘾𝙖𝙆 won it back but didn't keep it for very long. Nuno Mendes was in there. Aston Villa have got it now though with Kamara. Fabian Ruiz wins it back for PSG.
For the press.
Kvaratskhelia gliding through once more. So elegant with the away. Breaks now for Fabian Ruiz.
Fabian.
In there, Aston Villa. Clearance eventually made by 𝙎𝙬𝘾𝙖𝙆. Feels like such an important part of the tie, not just the game tonight. They're under so much pressure, Villa, at the moment.
Well, they cannot get the ball.
The press, they're suffocating them. They can't get out Aston Villa.
Come on, get another one. We need to cook. We need to finish this tie first game. More goals. They're tired. They're leggy. Get it moving side to side. Get him skating.
Mendes. 𝙎𝙬𝘾𝙖𝙆. Barcelona 2 up now. Rafinha in the first half. Robert Lewandowski with the next one. So the two teams, the two favourites to win the competition, both leading tonight. Paris Saint-Germain here, Barcelona at home against Dortmund.
Game's not over though. Dub's not finished.
Hakimi almost.
That's a foul. That's a foul.
Oh, he did well, Ramsey. He really did well not to switch off. Because Hakimi, he just goes when Ramsey's focus is on the ball, Hakimi switches round his blind side and makes a run outside him. Did really well there.
João Neves, 𝙎𝙬𝘾𝙖𝙆.
Come on.
It's Kvaratskhelia. Must be one of the best players in world football to watch at the moment.
Bro, our front three is just crazy. Dembele, Kvaratskhelia, Désiré Doué, Bradley Barcola, Bradley Coca-Cola. Make your entrance. Mélangez-moi cette défense.
Villa can't get the ball away at the moment, despite the fact they keep slowing PSG down, but then it gets back to Ronaldo on this occasion. It's been a dominant 10 minutes to start the half from PSG.
Les passes.
Here's John McGinn. Little touch around the corner then from Morgan Rodgers, and now Ramsey's got a bit of room to run into. Supported here by Marcus Rashford. Doué's got...
Well done. Bien joué, Des. Bien joué, Des.
You saw Doué there. I'm just wondering, the same side maybe 5, 6 years, 7 years ago, does Mbappe do that?
No.
Does Neymar do it?
Ali Dembélé. Dembélé.
Oh, Messi.
Kvaratskhelia!
Oh.
Because I don't know where that was heading, but he hits it so sweetly, Kvaratskhelia.
Vamos. Let's go.
His own box. Tracking back, working hard, man to man. Now they've got a corner at the other end of the pitch.
I'll tell you what, you know, Disassi...
All right, this is better.
To replace Cash, but that's a vital block in there.
You said you weren't sure where it was going. I had a fair idea, to be quite honest with you.
Yeah, when I saw the replay, I was with you.
Yeah.
So Dembélé out to take the PSG corner. And that's harmless as far as Aston Villa are concerned. TNT Sports are supporting the Disasters Emergency Committee's Myanmar earthquake appeal. Please text TNT Sports to 70727 to donate £10 with a whole £10 going to the appeal. The UK government will match pound for pound up to £5 million donated by the public to the appeal. Millions of people across the region are in urgent need of food, shelter and medical care, so please donate if you can. Parisian reinforcements are out there warming up for 𝙀𝙊𝘾𝘼𝘋𝙄𝘼. It looks as though we're going to see Marco Asensio for Aston Villa. He's getting himself ready as we look at the other substitutes available. He's going to be chomping at the bit to get on and try and prove a point.
Stating the obvious, it's a massive night for him.
Another set play. Come on, guys. Do not concede.
Takes the free kick. Axel Disassi was the target. Here's John McGinn. It's not a bad cross.
Whoa.
Just found a pocket of space.
Oh, my goodness. My heart skipped a beat there.
I'm just wondering if you went a little early.
Tielemans. Nuno Mendes. Now Kvaratskhelia.
Hoppa! Send him! Vas-y, Des! Désiré!
And it goes to...
No! Ah, Hakimi! Oh, what a save! Oh, I thought the action was over.
If I had one complaint, I think Fabian Ruiz should have taken it in his stride rather than leave it. But
what about the take from Kvaratskhelia?
What a meg! This team. I just love watching it play, man.
Doué. Oh my! Still Doué. Straight ahead.
Whoa.
But Rio nearly imploded as he beat.
Exciting, this is. It's so exciting.
I can't believe the glaze. You guys, calm down. Even me, calm. Hey, Ferdinand, calm down with the glaze.
Do you know why I get so excited? I come to be entertained at a game. I want players taking people on.
what else do you think you're getting?
Marco Asensio.
Yeah.
Opposition.
They're just a brilliant watch because the front players are allowed to the freedom to go and express themselves.
Asensio.
All right, okay. Asensio, mark him well, guys.
Yeah, well, I think it's understandable we're going to make a little bit of a change. I'll tell you right now, if you offered them final whistle, he'd take that. Unai Emery would take it right now. He's just got to keep a little bit of the shape. He's now, in my opinion, got a better goal-scoring threat on. And I know he's already scored the goal, but Asensio's form has been good. I think it's 8 and 11. And he'll feel a little bit disappointed not to have started the game. But equally, it's a good move because he knows he's got something to prove coming here.
Wow, les gars, attention.
Asensio, but he's dispossessed by João Neves.
Now go, counter.
Good at finding the space. Fabian Ruiz onto Kvaratskhelia.
It's a bit long. Okay, but something's on.
Doué's in there as well. He's bearing down on Disassi and crossing. Concert. And ultimately, Kamara to get the ball away. Morgan Rodgers then...
He's got the ball. Who
took it brilliantly under pressure.
Is he the best left back in the world now?
I mean, bar his mistake.
I've seen him play live. He's been ridiculous.
There's Doué rolling the ball around, looking like he's in the playground again.
That was nice.
Come on, get the ball back. We need a goal, though.
To Aston Villa, but they can even live with Paris Saint-Germain in these circumstances. A lot of teams would have gone under by now. In the face of
Allez, Hakimi.
Dembele.
Allez, Dembélé.
Good defending by 𝙀𝙊𝘾𝙖𝙎. Marcus Rashford back to John.
Voila, you can't even get the...
It's important, they got to keep it. Again, has to keep the ball there. Or it's an
I'm not sure. Do you even make any subs at this point?
Kvaratskhelia onto
Nah, no one in the...
They want a penalty.
Is that handball?
Referee says
He's
no.
not having it, and he's got a good view.
Yeah.
What's... I mean, he's sliding. I'll have to...
Goes to ground. Does it hit his arm when he's on the ground? Yeah, looks like he's down there, doesn't it? Yeah.
No, it's not a pen. I don't think it's a pen. I don't think that's a pen. I don't think that's a pen. He's using it as like a support.
Check over.
Yeah, it's not a pen. It's not a pen.
Assistant Marco Di Bello agrees with you.
Yeah, I think that's fair.
Nah, that's fair. That's fair.
Do you know one point I would make is that they've altered the threshold.
Yes.
A couple of seasons ago in the Champions League, that's a stone wall penalty. In fact, they were giving penalties for a lot less than that.
Well,
but they changed it for the better.
I have to inform you, we saw the worst one on the planet.
Here?
Yes.
Against Newcastle?
Yes.
Yeah. You've still not forgiven
Scarpino.
In goes the corner, little flick.
Whoosh.
Yeah, that penalty scarred me officially.
Whoppa!
That was the take, wasn't it? And then the Hakimi shot. There was a good save in the end from Martinez at full stretch. That's a lovely ball by Rodgers with the outside of his boot to 𝙀𝙊𝘾𝘼𝙎.
We'll get back, press him.
Rodgers. Just a fraction in front there of Asensio, but the idea was good.
Yeah.
Doesn't look like PSG is looking to make any changes.
Now that Asensio's coming on.
But guys, job's not finished. Job's not finished.
He's certainly dropping back into a deeper area, isn't he? Rashford staying a little bit further up.
There's Fabian Ruiz. Now Kvaratskhelia.
So Villa, they don't need to panic now, you know that. Just stay in the game, stay here. They would have spoke about it, I'm sure, leading up to this game. Let's just stay within punching range of this team when we get back to Villa Park, and we'll have a chance.
Still 27 minutes to go.
Come on, we need to score another goal. We need to score another goal.
Against a team like this. Fabian Ruiz. Everybody goal side of the ball at the moment for Aston Villa. Hakimi. Beraldo. There's the left back Nuno Mendes. Now Ousmane Dembele.
3-0 for Barca. By Robert Lewandowski. Come on, PSG. We've got to match him. We've got to match him.
Kvaratskhelia with the ball in, which was flicked away in there by Konsa.
Robbie Lee must be happy. Yeah, Barca looking good. Barca looking good as well.
João Neves.
It's really interesting watching this as a centre-back who's played the game, watching the two Aston Villa centre-backs. Very rarely are they marking anybody. There's no number 9 up there, but what they've got to watch is the runners that come from deep or from outside the wide areas, the inside, the fullback. They just be there willing to cover and don't get sucked out of position to create a big gap.
Good finish from Lewandowski as well.
Right now, with them two especially.
Assist for Fermi Lopez.
It's a Doué. Ousmane Dembélé. No sign of a change at the moment from Luis Enrique.
Oh, he does.
Doué to take on 𝙀𝙊𝘾𝘼𝙎. Morgan Rodgers over there as well, and 𝙀𝙊𝘾𝘼 did well. No foul on Rodgers though, and João Neves has got it back again. Here's Dembélé. Ronaldo. He's going to shoot Ronaldo, and that's all along the ground and comfortable for Martinez.
Not sure if it's the smartest thing to do there. Shoot from there.
Well, it feels like Barcelona have got one foot in the semi-finals already. Robert Lewandowski scored twice in the second half, and they lead Dortmund, who have had a down season in the Bundesliga, by 3-0 in the first leg. Good feet from Neves. Vitinha, good play by McGinn, who got back well.
Ref foul? Ref, how is that not foul?
Vitinha's got a sore one as well. Oh yeah, right.
Oh.
Well, the World Snooker Championships is coming to TNT Sports, and to get in the mood, Ali and I were given a special masterclass by Ronnie O'Sullivan and Jimmy White, which you can watch tonight on the Snooker Breakdown show, which follows the Champions League highlights from 11. Then on the 19th,
Barcola, Hernandez, and Zaire Emery are warming up.
Live across TNT Sports and Discovery Plus. I'm not giving anything away, but those two were in fantastic form, weren't they?
They were everything we hoped they would be.
Rodgers with the cross. It's not going to
For no one.
I know you like this stat, Ali, so we can now confirm that now 95 games since they had a 0-0 in the Champions League. There's Marquinhos looking on. He'll be available next week. You've got to go back to October 2015 against Real Madrid. It's a long old time.
Come on, we need to score another goal. We need to score another goal here.
It's a lovely long ball.
It's a great ball.
It's a good job that Pau Torres had read it.
Well, he did exactly what Rio was talking about. He covered for the fullback, didn't he? He didn't get dragged into a forward position.
Off goes Dembélé, accelerating through. That's a good challenge by
Dembele's not been. He's not been great today.
And now Tielemans can come away.
Get back, track back.
Going up Beraldo, Marcus Rashford. 𝙀𝙬𝘼 down goes.
Nah, that's why. Get up.
Counter attack on now for PSG with Kvaratskhelia. Dembélé trying to hold.
Go on, Dembele.
Aston Villa can't allow this game to get stretched, I'm telling you. With these wide players and
Dembélé dancing through. Here's Kvaratskhelia on the ball.
Give him support.
Now 𝙀𝙬𝘼. There's still over 20 minutes of this first leg to go. Nuno Mendes in possession for PSG.
Ensemble, on chantera cet amour qu'on a pour toi, qui ne cessera jamais après tant d'années.
The atmosphere has
de galères et de combats.
Paris Saint-Germain attacks.
Oh, pour toi, Paris haché. Ah, on va se casser la voix.
Doué. Enrique urging more from his players. Tielemans under pressure. Gets out of it to find 𝙬𝙬𝘾𝙼𝘎, and on it goes now to 𝙀𝙊𝘾𝘼𝙎. Don't think it's going to be long until we see Bradley Barcola for Paris Saint-Germain. That's a
foul
by Kamara. And just looking down, Warren Zaire-Emery might well be the first change that we're going to see. The teenager.
Is he coming on for Fabian?
He's ready. We can see him from our vantage point here, high behind Luis Enrique's technical area.
he 19?
Yeah.
Scary.
I think we're going to see Bradley Barcola as well, so a double change.
Go on. Hakimi.
Promising this. It's on!
Yeah! Is it offside?
I
Oh.
want to say that saves the blushes of Emi Martinez.
Absolutely.
Oh.
It's just a natural thing.
Is he?
It's maybe a centre forwards thing.
Yeah, he's offside. He's offside. Dang it.
Back in the net, I look at the linesman.
That's the way.
I've done it for 100 years.
The game's took it that way now, hasn't it? Gone are the days where you just wheel off and just run away and celebrate, isn't it?
So the first one.
Fabian's coming off. Who else is off?
And then Bradley Barcola.
Bradley Barcola is coming on for Doué. What a game by him. Dez. Quel match de Dez.
In a way,
Doué.
to see the teenager go off, the Aston Villa supporters won't be, but he's been so exciting.
Très bien joué de Désiré.
On the big stage this year in the Champions League.
Quel match de Désiré Doué.
What a talent. Can't wait to see how he flourishes in the coming years.
Fantastic goal tonight, but they're sending on the man who's been the main provider in 2020.
Allez, Barcola. Barcoco.
It's the turn of the year.
Barcola, toi aussi t'es boosté. Toi aussi t'as le checks.
Scored 18 as well, Bradley Barcola, so it's not like it's going to slow down here from a PSG perspective.
Can I just say that when I used to play, and I'm sure the defenders on the pitch today are looking over at the bench when they're seeing players coming on and going, oh, look at the pace on Barcola. And my legs are in a bad way at the moment. Lactic acid everywhere.
Actual Disassi is just.
Foul.
What have I done to deserve this?
Good play by McGinn now. Aston Villa have got a
Whoa, watch out.
Rodgers shoots and down went 𝙀𝙊𝘾𝘼𝙎𝙾𝙀𝙎.
Oof.
Yeah. It's a comfortable save. He's got to put it either side of him. Somebody's attempted finish to the first half. Doué, but it's a comfort, didn't meet it right at all.
On it goes to Bradley Barcola from the other sub, 𝙎𝙊𝘾𝘼𝑒𝑚𝑖. There's the cross, and Martinez was.
Yeah, it doesn't really have anyone there.
The PSG was there. They'd only got Dembele in the middle.
Yeah. It's not like them.
What a goal he scored tonight. Some lovely
Come on.
from Désiré Doué.
How would you feel about a Barca PSG final? I mean, it'd be one of the greatest Champions League finals ever, I think. I think on the basis of this season, probably the two best teams in the world. There's history behind the two clubs. Don't like each other.
Kamara went over too easily, but he's won the ball back again. Here's Morgan Rodgers, lifted in. Kamara running in and defended back to 𝙀𝙀𝙀𝙀 by Pacho.
He's unlucky. He tries to throw a right leg at it, which was the right thing to do, because I don't think he could have got it with his left foot. He was off balance. Just tries to get.
Come on, we need to score another one, though.
Here's the French international, Barcola. Now Dembele. Changes coming for Aston Villa. Ian Maatsen and Amadou Onana are stripped and ready. Ollie Watkins as well. So 3 changes about to be made by Unai Emery as we move into the last 16 minutes here in the Parc des Princes.
Come on, let's get another goal. Need to get another goal to really kill their spirits as well.
Triangle here between Dembele, João Neves and Vitinha. Now it's out here with the captain Hakimi, Kvaratskhelia. Bradley Barcola.
Actually got back 6 now.
Kvaratskhelia takes the shot.
Ooh, that took a touch.
A leg at it in the middle with João Neves. They're going to get the
3-0 for Barca. Is that Lamine? Lamine Yamal scores. 4-0 Barca. Holy. Nah, that tie's done. That tie's done. Damn, Barca is scary, bro. Barca looking good. Barca looking good.
One of the centre backs is Mendes, Kvaratskhelia. Whips a decent ball that's headed up into the air by Morgan Rodgers and then taken by Emi Martinez. It goes towards Marco Asensio, and the foot in from Pacho. I mean, one point you would make, Rio, that I think is worth making with 14.
Is Patrick chewing gum? He always does. Always chewing gum.
They're going to be just as dangerous at Villa Park next week as they are tonight. It's not as if there's going to be a drop-off.
Yeah, and the Villa Park, the faithful there will demand that this... Hold on.
Yeah, Barcola gliding through. Here's Kvaratskhelia to Dembele. Now João Neves. Vitinha.
Good finish from Yamal as well.
I mean, if you look at Villa right now, every one of their players is within 25 yards from their own goal defending.
Actually, some disgusting haram football.
At the same time, when you do win the ball back,
lifted in now towards Kvaratskhelia, went down under Pau Torres' challenge, but you're not going to get a penalty for that.
nor should you.
Barcelona have got a fourth, Lamine Yamal, so that's all over surely. 4-0 against Borussia Dortmund.
Come on, guys, let's go and get a goal.
They actually get out it well, but dear me.
Well, that's
Yes.
Rashford, here's 𝙎𝙊𝘾𝘼𝘆.
Allez, Barcola, take him on, take him on.
Bradley Barcola. João Neves has gone forward, played here to Vitinha. I think the crowd
You need to be a bit quicker.
more forward thinking there.
Yeah. Come on, guys, we need a goal. Let's get a goal. Let's get a goal.
Lovely change of direction from Barcola. Pulls it back. Good positioning though by Tielemans in the middle, and nice and calm from Konza. And then Kamara gives it away. It's Bradley Barcola with a chance to cross. They've not got many in the middle though to aim at. Has to be pulled back here to Kvaratskhelia, who for once just didn't quite get it under control. First time.
Come on.
Vitinha's ball in. Hakimi running forward. That's a corner off John McGinn.
Ali Paris, come on.
Impressive about this team, other than them great goals in the moments going forward, but the way they press the opposition, as soon as there's a turnover of possession, everyone's on the front foot. They attach themselves to a white shirt and suffocate the life out of them and get the ball back.
Really, really impressive.
He's going to shoot through a crowd.
Nice.
End up dragging it wide. So the Villa changes can be made now. And the first one is Ollie Watkins for Marcus Rashford. Next up, Ian Maatsen for Youri Tielemans. And Onana for McGinn.
Bro, I'm annoyed. We need to get a second goal. We need to get a second goal here.
And you can't underestimate, Ali, which is the point you made in the first half, the impact that John McGinn had on the Aston Villa goal.
Yeah, excellent. Takes a gamble, comes the blind side of the opponent, dispossesses him, and from then on it's a great counter. Away they go down the left-hand side, back post, and a lovely finish as we saw.
I think one thing we are in for is a nervous 10 minutes from Aston Villa supporters inside the Parc des Princes and watching on television at home. 10 big minutes. If they could get back to Villa Park at 2-1, then there's everything to play for next week. It really would be a good result away from home against this level of opposition.
Fletch, you'd have taken this. I don't care what MD says.
Dembele's not having a good game, is he?
Taking this all day, but they've still got to see 10 plus a little bit extra. Look at the press of 5, it's amazing. They put they ask their own defenders questions to take responsibility, but they're very comfortable with it.
Onana picks out 𝙎𝙬𝘼𝘋. Asensio. Torres. 𝙀𝙀𝘼𝙋. Onana. Decent run here by Onana for Aston Villa. Asensio just saw the goal and then it took a deflection. Aston Villa get the...
Come on, guys. Come on, guys. We need to get a goal here.
It looked very composed finish as well. He knew exactly what he was doing, didn't he? Lovely run from Nkana.
Goes short with a corner to 𝙀𝙀𝘼𝘋. Just changes the angle. He's got a good left foot. That's not a bad ball in. Cleared away as far as Dembele, then belted forward and Hakimi's going to change.
Hakimi! Oh.
That's superb from him.
Had to be there as well. Oh, he's got to take that in, Dina. He's got to take that in.
Talk about concentration, Rio. You mentioned the centre-back staying switched on. We saw Emi Martinez to make sure that he was in the right place there to thwart that counter-attack for PSG.
Yep, that sweeper keeper. We used to see Neuer do that ever so well.
Eight minutes left in the Parc des Princes plus stoppage time. 2-1 to Paris Saint-Germain. Villa ahead through Morgan Rodgers. Two excellent goals from Doué and Kvaratskhelia.
Come on.
We've seen some goals last 24 hours. Dear me.
True. Declan Rice's free kicks. Lautaro's goal. That first goal was also really good. I mean, Doué, Doué's and Kvara's goal as well were really good.
It's a bit of a torrid opening 5 or 10 minutes when he came on at half-time, but he's got to grips with it out there. This is Nuno Mendes, though. Morgan Rodgers defending, and he's had a little bit of a pull there. The crowd around us are up and screaming for a foul.
Come on.
Kvaratskhelia looking to roll away, but Onana did the job. It's Hakimi.
Come on, guys. A bit more urgency. Let's try to get a goal.
𝙬𝙊𝘾𝘼𝑎𝑙𝑙𝑎𝑐. Bradley Barcola. Ousmane Dembele hasn't really had a clear chance tonight, has he, Dembele?
Yeah, he's not really done much today.
Here's Kvaratskhelia. We've lost Rio now. He's heading pitch side to break it all down at full time.
Come on, come on. I feel like we haven't had a shot in like 15, 20 minutes.
Kvaratskhelia. Vitinha.
And this is some terrorism football here. There's got...
𝙎𝙬𝘼𝘋, João Neves, everybody back, apart from 𝙎𝙬𝘾𝘄𝑼𝙎𝑎𝑙𝑙𝘾 really, for Aston Villa. Kvaratskhelia had to go down the right, now he's gone back out to the left, he's over there with Barcola. Everybody well organised for Aston Villa. Beraldo. Vitinha. Dembele.
Come on.
Kvaratskhelia. Vitinha trying to roll the ball around inside the Aston Villa box, but too many in white there to defend it.
I mean, they defended quite well in fairness.
Nuno,
Yeah, I think he's offside. Somebody have a hit.
One in, that's going to be too high for 𝙀𝙊𝘾𝙄𝘼𝙙, and no harm done. I mean, one thing that Aston Villa have never done is beat a French team in European competition. As it stands, they'll have to change that if they want to get through.
Oh, Dortmund, come on.
No, not at all. It's actually a clever run from Neves. He goes outside and then comes inside. Match.
Ali, talk to me about what changes from the first leg of a European tie to a second leg based on what you learn about your opposition before you, in Villa's case, get the home leg next week.
Well, the one thing about PSG, you would suggest that they are not going to change at all, because like the top teams, Fletch, generally speaking, they'll change their formation and change things as little as possible because they believe they've got the best players, the best formation. So the one thing that Unai Emery will know, he'll be coming up against very much the same, so he can plan for that. They will obviously have to be more aggressive. I think they will be more aggressive. I think they'll get the ball forward quicker, and I think they'll get players.
Ah, come on, 𝙀𝙊𝘾𝙖𝙎.
Have you seen tonight? They've been quite happy to sit back.
Come on, Dortmund. Dortmund, finish! Yes!
That's the changes they'll make.
Offside, offside.
They'll be more aggressive and they'll get players forward. But we know equally that can be dangerous.
Well, the value of having a goal.
Come on, guys, we need to get a goal. Come on.
Finishes with 3 minutes to go would be seismic for Villa. Can they do something from the 𝙀𝙀𝘼𝘋 long throw, which was flicked on there by Onana? And a better direction might have made that interesting.
That's another thing that they'll probably do, I would imagine, Darren. In the home fixture, you might see them take long throw-ins, free kicks into the box, put a bit of physicality and a bit of pressure on the French defence.
I mean, we've got the evidence of what PSG do over 2 legs, because they were no different at Anfield in the second leg as they were, as you mentioned, in the first leg here. So they do rely on what they do well, and they do it very well. I mean, there'll be a real threat to score a goal in the West Midlands next week, that's for sure. They've got nothing to play for at the weekend, so they can rest everybody. They've won the league, so they can do what they like at the weekend.
They don't have a game this weekend.
Point out to me today by Manny Petit, there is still a lot to play for.
Well, there is.
Because they've got a chance of being invincible.
Yeah, I think if you said you could be invincible and lose the Champions League, they'd ditch the invincible tax straight away.
I think that's a valid point.
Tacho sends it long.
Good ball.
Speed to get there, but he's got nobody to cross it to. Pulls it back well.
Emery, finish! Oh!
Torres who got there.
Oh my God, that pissed me off, man.
The run from 𝙀𝙀𝘾𝘼𝑋 and the pass.
Ah, yeah.
Here's Morgan Rodgers, kept in by Kvaratskhelia, throw into PSG.
Come on, guys, we need to score. We need to score.
I mean, a lesser team would have come here tonight and been blown away, wouldn't they?
Yeah. You can understand that.
I mean, I'm not sure. I'm wondering if I have a look at the stats.
Absolutely dominant they'll be.
3 minutes at a time in the Barca game.
Competition. They must be relentless. Well, they are.
𝙎𝙬𝘼𝑋. Vitinha. Moving towards the final minute of normal time. At the moment, this feels like a really good result for Aston Villa away from home. Kvaratskhelia. Good tackle by 𝙀𝙀𝘼𝘋, who, by the way, has managed himself well tonight because he's on a yellow card. They want him for the second leg, and he's either had Doué or Kvaratskhelia tonight. Nice ball by Dembele to 𝙀𝙀𝑼𝑋, and then pulled back here to Kvaratskhelia. Pau Torres looking to be aggressive for Aston Villa. Good strength from Onana. He was fouled free.
Ah!
Yeah, you're just willing the minutes away for Villa, aren't you? As I said earlier, darling, this is a more than acceptable result if it stays this way.
Well, the boos ringing out around the Parc des Princes, due to the fact that Emi Martinez, Mr. Experience, is taking his time. We're about to find out how long there is to be added on. 3 minutes.
3 minutes of added time in our game.
Here's Maatsen. Ollie Watkins.
Well, attention.
With a shot on the turn, and not a bad idea. Why not?
Guys, bro.
Slightly off balance. Well,
I'm a bit disappointed with the way that the second half is gone. We're not creating chances. We're a bit lackadaisical. Not really, no intent to try to get that third goal. Which, I mean, look at what Barca's doing. 4-0 in that first leg. That's basically done now. Guaranteed spot in the semifinals. Compared to his PSG, I mean, all it takes is one fugazi bounce something and Aston Villa equalize. Like, come on, guys. Try to get a third goal here.
The Parc des Princes still in full voice. It never gets quiet.
yeah, it's one of the great arenas in Europe, isn't it?
It's going to be a shame when they move, building a new place, but this provides many, many special nights in the Champions.
Barca again, maybe? No. Dembele.
That's a lovely
Nuno!
promising here. Still going.
Yes! Vamos! We got our goal!
Fantastic goals tonight for
Let's go! We got it! We got it!
further behind in stoppage time.
All right, we got our fourth goal. We got our third goal. The Barca game is done now.
Who might just be the best in the world, showing that he can
Made up for his mistake. He's made up for his mistake. Thus far, I got the predictions spot on.
Left back finishing like this. The weight of that.
Mendes!
Again,
What a finish as well. Oh, let's go.
look at that. Goalie
Woo!
lifts it over him
What a ball from Dembele. True.
with such class. It's in total control of the situation.
Let's go.
The pass, I think, was it Dembele, the initial pass through. The weight of that pass was spot on. But the way he takes it, I'm maybe even a bit unfair to left back here, but he didn't finish up that left back, anything but.
Come on.
What a player.
That's his third goal of the season. And now
Kvaratskhelia is coming off.
for Gonzalo Ramos for whatever time remains. 2-1 felt like a real result for Aston Villa tonight.
Yeah.
3-1
Yeah.
feels like a long way back next week.
Do you know something, Fletch? 2-1 would have been a terrific result.
1 minute. I know I need to sub him in.
3-1 looks a fair result.
So there was late heartbreak for Aston Villa and a late goal for Nuno.
Come on, get one more goal. One more goal.
Another one in before it finishes because Bradley Barker is coming forward.
Allez, Barco.
4 more in the box. Barker
Have a hit.
𝙎𝙊𝘾𝘼𝙎𝙏 with a shot. Take the fingertips. Well, if he did or he didn't, it's the full-time whistle.
Nah, it's the full-time whistle. Okay. That's the first leg.
3-1 heading to Villa.
3-1.
The celebrations from Lewis.
Let's go! Woo!
The injury
Okay, that third goal does a lot. That third goal does a lot.
big smile on his face.
Vamos.
Villa ahead in the first half through Morgan Rodgers, but then came the onslaught.
We are so good, guys.
The ball in with his right foot, in off the woodwork to beat.
Vamos! 𝙀𝙊𝘾𝘾𝙄𝘼𝙋𝙏! Merci!
Narrowest of gaps to flash the ball into the back of the Villa net. And after Hakimi had one disallowed for offside, stoppage time.
Yeah, Emiliano Martinez, tais-toi, toi.
The ball into the back of the Villa net to make it 3-1. 𝙀𝙊𝘾𝘼𝙖𝙶.
Paris!
Disappointed Villa lost the goal late on. But that
I love it. I love it. Shut these English pundits up. Oh my gosh.
quality of goal, Rodgers as well, but the quality of goal.
Vamos, Nuno! Vamos, Nuno!
Remarkable. Every one of them something different, but
Woo!
think about it, world class.
I think that's the point, isn't it? We've seen 4 goals tonight because there was a lot to like about the Aston Villa goal as well. The part that John McGinn played, the fact that Morgan Rodgers, who's had such a good season, finished it off. But
Now that Barca tie is done.
At the very
All the PSG goals are bangers. The last goal, yeah, it wasn't a banger, but it was a very well taken goal.
Here tonight to see one of the great performances.
Hate watch now.
As good tonight as they were against Liverpool.
Not PSG, no PSG hate watch. No PSG hate watch. Next hate watch is gonna be next Wednesday. That's when Arsenal Real Madrid play. And guys, I want Real Madrid to win.
They can do different
But screw that for now. We've done our job. Bravo, allez Paris.
As soon as you go by somebody, as soon as you commit somebody, the picture changes.
Well, they'll celebrate.
I love this club. I love this club.
The West Midlands next week.
Dembele got his revenge. I don't think he was that good today. I don't think he was all that good today.
Different had they left here with just a 2-1 deficit.
But yeah.
But I've got to say, I've seen them 3 times in the Champions League now. Paris Saint-Germain look like the best team in the competition for me, so bear that in mind when you analyse the Villa performance tonight.
Woo.
The 3 goals they scored tonight, outstanding. Full-time, Paris Saint-Germain 3.
Yeah. I mean, overall still, I still feel this game probably should have been like a 4-1. Really should have beaten by a bit more, but 3-1, you can't really be mad at that. Could have wanted a bit more, but I'm happy with it. Let's go.
Into gear once they found their mojo in this competition. They are looking absolutely deadly in this. For Aston Villa, of course, as you say, they would have preferred to...
Yeah, Doué was excellent today. Doué was really good today.
Next week. But it's so hard. I've got Rio and Alan...
Yeah, Muller, Doué, both goals, both of them scored a ridiculous goal.
Play against a side that suffocate you, because in that second half PSG did to Aston Villa what they did to Liverpool for much of that game.
Yeah, I said in comms, as much as we've been sitting...
Désiré Doué, what a player. 𝙊𝙊𝘾𝙼𝘾𝙄𝘼.
Brilliance, and the PSG players especially.
PSG versus Barca final finna be lit. It would.
Really kind of get the ball back, win it back. With an authority there, with a team that have probably won this tournament many times before.
Vamos,
To get the best out of each individual player and really dominate.
good performance, good game today.
Man to man, but
Today, our golden boy, oui, Désiré Doué, Désiré Doré. What a player.
Handle Liverpool over 2 legs, and the way I see them.
Désiré Doué, this guy loves the club. He loves the club. Oh, Désiré. Des. Merci, Des. Merci, Des.
In this next game, absolute favourites.
They just absolutely suffocate you. And it was probably my the second half where
Paris magique, oui.
as a Villa player you can give them gaps.
Thing is, so we need to go to Villa. We need to go to Birmingham. Win again.
Villa did tire.
Win again.
I thought that PSG just got stronger. They found areas to go and penetrate and hurt. I'm gutted that they got that 3rd goal, to be totally honest, because I think right now if you offered Aston Villa a 2-1 loss, they would have taken that and moved on to the second round.
You absolutely would have taken it, and it's something we were talking about even off air pre-match as well. But it is that 3rd goal that made all the difference, and you could see it in Luis Enrique's celebrations as well. He knows that he's got 1 foot potentially in that semi-final.
Yeah, of course. Look, I think going to Villa Park might be slightly different in terms of the crowd getting behind Aston Villa, but it's one of those, if you open up too much against this sort of team, they will absolutely punish you.
I think the big problem...
Just finding out Aston Villa plays in Birmingham.
They're going to go to Villa
Yeah.
Park, and their fans, rightly so, are going to get behind that team, and they're going to push them on, and they're going to expect them to be on the
Where do you think they played?
against this team going on the front foot.
Where do you think they played?
Spaces open up. We saw the last goal there, a little space, a little glimmer of a space.
Dembele didn't do much today. Kind of disappointed by his performance. Yeah, I'd agree. He didn't do much today. I mean, he got an assist. Pretty crucial assist, but they didn't show much. Lost a couple balls. Who else? Nuno, I made up for his mistake. Yeah.
This is a different PSG.
Overall, yeah, not his greatest performance. I thought the two, I mean, of the 3, I think Doué was the best. 𝙬𝙬, I mean, also a great shout. He was obviously excellent as well. And as well as
there is more European football coming up for you to enjoy.
as well as who am I forgetting? Doué, Kvara. Nuno was good. Like today wasn't our most like. The thing is, from PH's perspective, like looking at stats and whatnot, it wasn't the most domineering of performances today from PSG's perspective. You think and you go and you look at, you know, Doué, Kvara, yes, stood out. Kvara, I mean, according to this, got man of the match. Completed the most dribbles, was the most foul play. I mean, he was good today. I think Doué and Kvara sort of go. You really saw how good they were today, and we're probably the better of the two. Everybody else was just like fine. Donnarumma didn't really have much to do. Made his saves on the goal that they concede. Can't really blame him.
They must have the brains of mathematical geniuses.
Yeah, can't really blame him on the goal. It's tap in. Can't really expect him to do much more. He can't cheat. Yeah, overall, I mean, Beraldo had a couple of ish. But yeah, as you see here, like from on Fault Mob, overall. So I say it's a 7 out of 10 performance. You didn't really get out of, like, you were in second gear. But you didn't really go higher. There's a lot more that you could have done today, and you didn't need to. Villa defended well, in fairness. Played some, oh my goodness, disgusting terrorism football. But I mean, in fairness, I should go and say I think it serves PSG a service. It shows that just how good you are if a team is having to go and play like that against you. It shows that they respect you. But yeah, like, even in terms of stats, it wasn't the most domineering from PSG. 75% possession, definitely dominated there, but only an XG of 1.99 to Aston Villa 0.74. That obviously came from that toppling goal, basically. What is the XG on that chance? It has to be like, yeah, 0.79. Most of that XG just comes from that chance and that chance alone. Yeah. That was a 9.8 match. Is that what he got? You get a 9.8 match rating. It's crazy if you did. But yeah, coming back to PSG, 29 shots, 11 shots on target, but only one big chance created. I mean, you think of the 2 goals you scored. You think I think that Nuno one is probably the only big chance created, because it's yeah, Nuno Mendes. If this is our highest 60 chance here. The 𝙬𝙬𝘼𝙖𝘾𝙖𝙬𝙬 and Doué goals are just worldies. The 𝙬𝙬𝘼𝙖𝘾𝙬𝘼 one smashes it, top bins. Nothing the keeper can do there. And the Doué one is just an excellent finish. But yeah, not the most complete performance, PSG performance, but you did what you had to do. And yeah. PSG is the only team where every player represents the badge that he plays for. PSG is the only team where every player represents the badge he plays for. He plays for in the UCL right now. I'm not sure about that last bit. As a Villa fan, we played okay. I mean, yeah, they played well. They defended well. I'm just like, I mean, in some sense, I understand the defending back. Like, at some point during the game, it was banks of like 5. Kamara was in the 5. Tielemans was sort of a bit higher. I mean, I get it. I'm just thinking, like, hey, if you're gonna go and play, at least come out, try to play your game. But they tried to go and defend. It's like, the thing is, if you go and you do that and then you lose, I don't know. I'm more respect if you go, you try to play your game and you lose convincingly. At least you attempted it. But now you're defending. You played some terrorism football. About 8 people in the box. Yeah, and I mean, and in the end, what for though? What for? You're like, it's 3-1. You're not really giving yourself. Maybe at 2-1 you can say, okay, maybe it's not terrible, but at 3-1, I mean, you know, PSG aren't, you know, have it in them to do a madness, but yeah, we'll see. You see, we need to remember how much you have spent compared to us. The money doesn't really make a difference. It's not like you guys haven't spent a lot of money either. Like, it's like you can't go and say, oh yeah, but the money. I mean, Arsenal probably spent less than Real Madrid, and look what happened there. I don't think you can use that as an excuse. At this point, you're in the last 8 of the Champions League. Every team is spending a lot of money. And that's it. Arsenal's midfield versus PSG midfield, and Arsenal's defense versus PSG defense would be a legendary battle. I think probably Arsenal's defense is even then I'm not sure. I think defending wise, Arsenal's defense is better than PSG's defense for sure. But the defenders overall, I mean, assuming everyone's fit, right back, definitely Hakimi. Has to be Hakimi. Hakimi's the best right back in the world. Left back has to be Nuno Mendes. And then the center back pairing, Saliba gets in. And then it's between, I think Pacho's been excellent too. Between Pacho and Magalhaes, I think either or. But so in terms of defenders, it's either 2-2 or it's 3-1 in favor of PSG. But yeah. Mendes should have had 2 assists because of Villa's goal. I mean, it's a poor mistake. It's just a poor mistake. Like, I mean, maybe afterwards it could have been defended better afterwards, but it's a great counter attack in fairness to Villa. It's just annoying that again, it's another time where that first half up until then you were playing well, but you again conceding again first. It happened against Etienne, happened against Dunkirk in the cup, in Liverpool if you want to dwell in that game as well. But in the end, what I like about this team this time around is that we can come back. We are good enough to be able to come back and do that remontada. Vamos. Trent is better than Hakimi. I disagree. I mean, well, Hakimi, when they faced each other, Hakimi went through. Trent's good, but I don't think Trent is. I think Hakimi. I think realistically, I think PSG have the 2 best fullbacks in the world, in Hakimi and Nuno Mendes. Dortmund can see 12 fouls against Barca. But yeah, good game overall. We're happy with the result. We did what we need to do. Now it's just a matter of doing it in the second leg. You got Prince William there in the stands. All right. If I'm honest, you could go all the way. Best team we faced all season. Anyway, we roll on next. All right, fair enough. When does Madrid want to add Trent to their offense? I think, well, if even as not great as Trent is, he's probably still their best midfielder there. Yeah, I'm looking back at their goal that they scored. It's a well-taken goal. It's a poor mistake from Nuno Mendes. Hakimi tries to track the run. Yeah, it's a good. I mean, the counter itself is a good counter-attacking goal by Aston Villa, and Morgan Rodgers thought he was cold. You have Prince William celebrating his son, but it don't matter. 3-1. Tranquilo. Calmate. Junior.nkanabassi. Nuno Mendes goal is a cherry on top. Yeah, it is. I mean, for me, it's not a cherry on top because I mean that was my prediction. 3-1. I said. That was my prediction going into this game. And we did it. The thing is, now, low-key, I'm almost like... It's disappointing is not the word, because, I mean, we did what I expected us to do. But now going in, based on how the game went, I think there was a bit more for us to do. Like, we weren't playing, we weren't at our best. We weren't as good, I don't think, as in our Liverpool game. But it's still good enough. It's a 3-1 lead, a 2-goal lead, 2-goal cushion to take to Birmingham. I think it'll play similar to Birmingham. I'm sure there's going to be the atmosphere, but... I mean, we were able to submit or do it against Liverpool in a game where you needed to score. So now I think PSG should be able to go through calm. What I would have wanted though from PSG is do so what Arsenal did: 3-0, have a 3-goal cushion, ties done and wrapped basically already. Obviously it's PSG. We've seen some fugaziness where we've gone and the remontada and in Madrid, but with all respect to Aston Villa is not Real Madrid of 2021-2022. I'm seeing the Kvara goal again here. Brilliant finish. Pull. What a finish. What a golazo by him. I watched Kvara's goal and bro sent Disasi to the shops. Yeah, true. It's a great finish. Should have scored more against that fraud goal. I agree. I mean, this guy tried to do this though, trying to wind up the 𝙬𝙬𝙾𝙬𝙬𝙬. In fairness, I mean, he had one really good save. Again, for that, it was Hakimi's left-footed attempt. But apart from that, I mean, No, I mean, you can't really, on the 2 goals he concedes, the first Doué goal is nothing you can do. Brilliant finish. The Kvara one, nothing you can do. Maybe you say, okay, he has his front post, but it's a great shot from Kvaratskhelia. And then the last goal, I mean, gets sent by Nuno Mendes. Another great finish. Like, I mean, there's not, I mean, even though I got my issues with Emi Martinez, you can't really blame him for the goals that they conceded. I'm looking at the Nuno goal right now. He just got sat down. Not much you can do there. But yeah, getting that 3rd goal, I think, was crucial. Ends the tie. We're happy now. It got a good goal cushion. Finally, a good win at the Parc des Princes. A good performance, first and foremost, in the Champions League with that kit on. And so, yeah, all is good. All is good. Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you guys, as always, for tuning in on stream. It was a pleasure. Thank you to everybody, not only who were here for this game, but also for the Barca game, the game yesterday between Arsenal and Real Madrid. Yeah, it's been a pleasure as always. There's the Europa League games tomorrow. I don't think I'm going to be streaming those. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be streaming those. Maybe I'll probably do a post-game reaction, but maybe if I'm feeling it, maybe I do hop on stream and stream that game as well. But anyways, guys, it's a pleasure as always. Be on the lookout for the post-match pod, as well as I'll be posting my reactions to all the goals, and hopefully you guys enjoy them. Anyways, with that, thank you very much, and remember, stay safe, stay kind, and stay blessed. Godspeed.